let the 808 hit you in the face, take the pain away, treat it like a holiday. Let it fade away, fade away. If I catch a case, I'ma be okay. Yeah, they hide away, that's the handy sway. Let it fade away, let it fade away. Wait, you got the power, I know that you know what to do with it. Life's a movie, so just move with it. Do it for the niggas who do get it, your life. It's like a motion picture, no spoofs in it. Man, you gotta be who you meant to be before the song's off and the credits end. Where's God off in this cruel world? This is no place for a good girl. Gotta live smarter, you die hard. Listen to the people who do care. No energy for your enemies, and when you speak in peace, nigga, keep that shit to yourself. Fuck is wrong with you? Talented nigga, above average. I want it all, so I ain't gon' never be sticking to rapping. I bring the traffic like an actress, man, I'm so dramatic. I get a niggas a thriller, calling me Michael Jackson. Don't ever call me underrated, I ain't even famous. I got these niggas popping my shit when they know that I'm aimless. I get the pain and I turn it into something so magic. These other niggas ain't gon' do it like me. I'm like a beauty pageant. Soon as I walk through the door, man, these hoes going crazy. Money in my mind, so I'm never getting lazy. Gotta stay on my grind, that's 25-8. Don't give a fuck what a nigga gotta say. Put this shit right to his dome, make him think straight. These niggas crazy, they thinking they got me shaked up. Nah, nigga, you know who I am, bitch. Play with me again, I'll pull up with this stick and that's it. Yo, bro, you gotta come through tonight. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, all the girls gonna be there. Who gonna be there? All of them. Who? And last one. Which one? Whole cycle. We got Brittany coming. Tina. Okay. Brittany and Tina. Come on, come on, man. All right. All right, nigga gonna pop up. All right, man. All right, man. I see y'all when I come. Let it fade away, fade away. Let the 808 hit you in the face, take the pain away, treat it like a holiday. Let it fade away, fade away. If I catch a case, I'ma be okay. Yeah, they hide away, that's the handy sway. Let it fade away, let it fade away. Wait, you got the power, I know that you know what to do with it. Life's a movie, so just move with it. Do it for the niggas who do get it, your life. It's like a motion picture, no spoofs in it. Man, you gotta be who you meant to be before the song's off and the credits end. Where's God off in this cruel world? This is no place for a good girl. Gotta live smarter, you die hard. Listen to the people who do care. No energy for your enemies, and when you speak in peace, nigga, keep that shit to yourself. Fuck is wrong with you? Talented nigga, above average. I want it all, so I ain't gon' never be sticking to rapping. I bring the traffic like an actress, man, I'm so dramatic. I get a niggas a thriller, calling me Michael Jackson. Don't ever call me underrated, I ain't even famous. I got these niggas popping my shit when they know that I'm aimless. I get the pain and I turn it into something so magic. These other niggas ain't gon' do do it like me, I'm like a beauty pageant. Soon as I walk through the door, man, these hoes going crazy. Money in my mind, so I'm never getting lazy. Gotta stay on my grind, this 25-8. Don't give a fuck what a nigga gotta say. Put this shit right to his dome, make him think straight. These niggas crazy, they thinking they got me shaped up. Nah, nigga, you know who I am, bitch. Play with me again, I pull up with this stick and that's it.
Hello. Good evening. Hey, what is that? Mayak. Hey, Spice. Hey, Marie. Hi, Andrea. Hey, Hasatata Hasi. Hello, Carmela. Hello. How are you guys doing? I would like to have had I'm waiting for a couple of more people to get up in here. Don't forget to hit that like, right? And I wanted to do a question and answer for anybody who seen the interview. I've seen a lot of people talking about it. I've seen a lot of people talking about it, and we all know it wasn't a set up interview, you know. And I seen some people was like, well, so what? He's married. See, things are always cute until it happens to you, or until it's your life, or it's about you. You understand what I'm saying? And when I do an interview or when I talk to people, I talk to them about them and them only. I'm not going to be baited into talking about somebody else. Now, I appreciate that she came here for the interview, or she came up to speak to everybody. I do appreciate that, you know. And I appreciate, and you guys, whatever you guys say is welcome. And I would like to open the panel when some more people getting here, so we can have a real talk about it, because you know I guess what people didn't understand, Deanna, I need for you to come up, sweetie. You one of the people I was waiting for, because get your coffee, get your tea, and click on this daggone link. Click on this link, Deanna. And I'm never the one to bash people, unless you need bashing, and sometimes, especially when I speak, and especially if I know you're younger than me, I try to speak like to give you something to think about. Now, whatever you do is your business. Whatever you do is your business. Oh, my baby.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Hey, my sweetie.
Hey.
Now, because I like to, after I do interviews, being that I'm not a commentator when I'm doing interviews, I'm just doing the interview. So now I like to do a question and answer, because I don't like, what I don't like is like when people speak around me. Hey, my Nick, I'm waiting for Ms. Rod to pop up in here and Caroline to pop up in here so we can sing happy birthday, because it's my mom's birthday. Two mom's birthdays on the same day. Woo, woo. But either way, um I like, when you're older, right?
And I am.
And people trying to talk to you, and I guess that's because, baby, I seen the video everywhere. People talking about it everywhere. I don't know, did you see or heard from it, right? And then it's crazy, like some people who spoke upon it, they don't even, they don't even say what sugar love, and then they try to take my little face out of it. At least I get everybody props, but I don't care who used the video. I don't care, because I use videos. So why would I care if somebody used my video? The more, the welcome. You can use it. But I always say, hey, check out that person, blah, blah, blah. Now, what people didn't understand, they kept trying to put it like, saying like he's married and so what, and she's a savior. No,
Mm,
no.
mm,
I like I said, I'm not that old. She's older than my daughter, but she's still in that same age bracket.
right.
My thing is, why put more on you? Hey, Drea. So I want to hear what you got. But solar by for so. Well, hey Diesel, hey Fundi. Well, my thing is, why put more on you when you say, "Hey, it's okay," when she was talking about me for all? No, you put yourself in that or your name. You could never been talked about if you didn't put yourself in that. Now, a friend means, hey, you ain't got nowhere to go. Hey, here is the couch.
Mm-hmm.
This is the couch. That's being a friend.
Right.
All that extra stuff, we're no longer. That's why I was like, I wish you didn't give him the oochie coochie la la la, because now it creates something different.
Yeah, she
It's,
was
it's
going there.
like right. So, but I'm just hearing a lot of people. Well, no, it's not the fact that I'm letting her speak and think. No, that's not no friend and helping him and saving him. The couch is that's the couch.
Right.
But in all reality, I'd have like there's an me would have been like there's the nearest hotel. You've been staying in and out of hotels. There's the nearest hotel. You
Go there.
grown now. You got income. Nearest hotel. Because at what point in time, do y'all let him get on his feet? How did you feel, Lady D?
I caught some of it, but the way she was already being disrespectful, I mean, that kind of like drew heat up in me. Um, and then you offer things that nobody asked you, but you offered it, and you actually inserted yourself into this by letting him in your home
Right,
and
and
between the sheets.
between the sheets. Yeah. So a lot of people didn't really understand that this was more about. I'm speaking to her woman to woman. It had nothing to do with Jag.
Nope,
Absolutely nothing.
absolutely nothing. And she
But
kept trying to steer you there.
right, I was not. You wasn't going to steer me there because if you coming up here, I'm going to talk about you. Now if she come up here and talk about her. Like I don't know. I don't go into talking about other people. But you're not seeing a lot of it floating around, and I seeing a lot of the messages like good, good, good. I'm like, nah. Like even though Dr. Blue, I mean everything I really want to say, she said it to the T.
Hmm.
She said,
And
baby,
who was that
baby.
lady?
Did she break it down?
Who was
Uh-huh.
that? The lady that said that, how she put it, that she's the best thing that happened to him since he's going through this and amount,
No,
circling
that
around
was
the
Sin.
work.
She's a regular and she always pops in. And you know me, I respect, she says that and that's how she felt. I respect it. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of
Mm-mm.
the day, us women have to do better.
Yeah, not with no
And
married man.
right
I can
at the
see if
end of
he
the
was
day,
single. He
right
ain't
at the
single.
right at the end of the day, us women have to do better. You understand what I'm saying? Because at,
Hmm.
at no point in time, if you love this man, like you said, you love this man, at no, and I need coffee too to pop up here. At no point in time you loved him enough to whereas you was messing with him before you had your son. I mean your first child, but you still went and had another child. You had men all in between. So technically he really wasn't a staple. He wasn't a staple because y'all kept both of you guys kept moving on. So it's like, what the crying and things. I'm like, I get all that, but
But
how
the
about
door
the
was
cat?
always open.
Huh?
The door was always open.
Right. And I'm like I said, us
Hey,
women,
coffee. You
we
supposed to come up
have
here, coffee.
no, I'm putting the link in here for her now. Us women have to do better. We cannot have an open door closed with any man. I don't care if it's about her. It wasn't about, it's just about, so if when all this get thrown in your face, then what? Then what? A man, he should already have broke. Like I said, people always think everything's okay until it's them. You know what I'm saying? I can see if one night, and people like, somebody was like, well, she kept talking about well, they're married. Listen, they only broke up for, like you said, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. You will, hey, Big O, you will have to make me as a woman, I would have to make sure that is done, because I'm not playing these games. But again, I'm older. Now I'm not playing these games, and I don't have no babies. My kids are grown. I don't have no baby. Now, if I have babies, that's a definite no.
I was getting ready to say that. I mean, she's got children. You shouldn't
That's
even
a
be
right.
playing that
I
game.
don't, man. I don't play. Not when I got babies. I know you did not help raise them, because 4 years out of that, he was with her. He was in their lives periodically, in and out, but he wasn't there raising no kids, because you had the first baby, right? And
Right.
then you had the twins, right? He was around there for them, but 4 years out of their life, he wasn't there. And then you got married, he wasn't there. So no, he did not raise the kids. He was there for them at certain points. Hey, Sincere, certain points of their lives. Like I said, us women have to do better. There's no ex of mine is gonna knock at my door and, yeah, we screwing, and you having a bad time. No, I wouldn't do it with my grown kids. If I had little kids, I wish the next ninja, ex ninja, knock on my door, my baby's in the house.
And he does the crying thing in front of the kids. And then he has what? Spells that he spazzes out. I would not have that around my children, because you don't know which time he can become violent.
I seen some of it, Sincere. I did not see all of it. I seen some of it, but see, like, it's enough channels that's out there that, like me, I try to have it to where, as we all at the end, we see what's going on and we get something out of it. There's enough channels that's out there that's pro for them. Like, if I see something, I'm definitely going to say it. If I see it, I'm going to say it. But at the end of the day, I'm not emotionally or nothing attached to anybody. So once I cut this off, I cut this off. At the end of the day, they still have to live their lives. We have not walked a foot in none of their lives. A lot of stuff they do. Like I said, if I see it, oh yeah, I'm going to talk about it. Yes, I am. But like going in on them every single, I'm not going to do that. There's other channels that do that. If somebody's a liar, I don't have to point out that's a lie. We know this already.
Right.
You understand? I'm saying, it's like how long you want to beat a dead horse? It's a dead horse already. Now let's just sit back and just enjoy the show. It's a show. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the show.
Yeah, she was
So for the people,
she was disrespectful.
I don't think that she was disrespectful. Thank you, Drea. I don't think that she was disrespectful. I just think that she was, what you call that, on defense. She was on defense and wanted to clear up something that she didn't have to clear up. You don't have to clear that up to me, because see, and this is just how I feel. I don't know if it's like that for real, but when people know they're not doing something right, that's what you get. You understand what I'm saying? You got to clear up and because you know it's not right. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, she act like it was all right for him to knock on your door. He crying and carrying on. You gonna bring him in, and then of course, since you bringing him in, then you wonder, well, how you get into it. Well, you are in it because you opened the door and you let him in, and for her to try to bring Jag into it because of your kids. But wait a minute, he should have defended your children. And of course, again, he's married. He's not
He's
single.
he was not even supposed to let her know that she was even there. Okay, nature. It was crazy. They put the F, the unalive of his child. I was like, you something, your child. Well, yes and no, sincere. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yeah, that's why I say yes and no. Because when somebody has total
Yeah.
control of everything, even though we could say he didn't defend it, yeah, but you're in a cult. You're in the cult.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's she sat up there herself and said, hey, my child is a demon, my child is this, and this is what I wanted to be. And she's still there. She's still there. She's still waiting for that man to come on home. But as I was saying, what was we say? Yeah, that's what I said. Usually, like when people gotta keep defending themselves, like it was nothing to be like I didn't even have to ask a question. She was defending everything that I didn't even have to say nothing. She was
No.
you know what I'm saying? He wasn't even supposed to even say that she was there. He's playing the both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
and then I hate when people be like, "Oh, that person mad." If you just broke up with Joe, I don't care if I'm good or bad at that man, or that man is good or bad to whoever. It's only been 3 weeks. Is she supposed to be happy?
No, she's supposed to be mad.
Would you be happy? Yeah, I would be.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm mad. You're supposed to be mad because
That's just
you feel
natural.
me. You knew how it was 4 years ago, and you stayed along the ride. You know, people know what they get into.
And it's her fault. It's her fault. It's
You
her
know,
fault.
and I was just saying, I feel sorry for her as a woman. Because women, that's why I kept saying, women to women, think about what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel sorry for you in the long run. Because see, it ain't like I can see if she was with him. You keep saying you was with him first, but it's not like you was with him first and then she took your man and now you got him back. No, you done got married, had another son, and supposed to be moved on.
Got
And
a
he
whole
moved
new
on
life.
too. Right. So both of y'all had different lives. So, you said you wasn't even watching this or whatever. That's sent right there. That's who was on the live. Thank you for coming up. That's Cynthia, the lady who was there. But like I said,
Oh, hi, Cynthia. Hi, everybody.
yeah, that was the one who came up, uh,
Mm-hmm.
Deanna. But like I was saying, like I'm just worrying about her, cause me, like I said, I ain't never gotten to nobody's mess. No, no, no. Now I know some people are separated, and they separated for a while. That's different. You're still not separated from somebody if they're still calling them, you're still watching them to see what they say. Anybody in here got an ex
Anybody got an ex?
on this
Ex on
on the
ex on
panel while
ex
she
is
washing dishes? But you got an ex, right?
on. Mm-hmm.
Or do you know what he's saying? Any of them saying about you?
Mm-mm.
Even after a while, are you looking to see because you want to stay 10 steps ahead of them?
Mm-mm. I ain't got time to see what he doing or who he with, cause I don't care. And if he come knocking on the door, no, go back to who you were with. No,
Yeah.
you
So
can't let that kind of drama back into your life because it's going to create more on top of more on top of more, and then you're the one who's going to be looking crazy.
thank you because I'm like at the end of the day, I'm not like I said, she's younger.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm trying, how people be like, old people don't give them advice. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to, yeah, it's okay to be your good friend, but that's the couch, not the bedroom. That's the couch. A
That's the
friend means couch.
couch.
Lover
Floor.
means
Couch
bedroom.
floor. Couch or
Lover
floor.
means bedroom. Friend means couch.
And that's her lover.
Hey, Blanchy Pooh. And, you know,
Yeah, I sleep with him. Oh Lord. Why? Why would you even, regardless of what somebody is thinking, you didn't have to say it. Regardless, let people think what they want to think. But now you're right, she's on the defense. And since she's on the defense, now she's going to have to explain herself. But you explain yourself, but then you and her and him, all three of y'all going back and forth with each other. But that's putting the strain, and that's abuse when it comes to children and they got to witness all what's going on. Because they are witnesses.
see, with the cults, we that's why I always show cult behavior. I understand what Solar is saying, but you still have to remember, look where he came from. So it ain't been a year he's been a man yet. You understand what I'm saying? Because he was under somebody else's order, and it was oh man, I was watching that Ruthless. I couldn't take it no more. I couldn't take it. I had to fast forward a lot of episodes. Whoever watch Ruthless. So of course he's going to make himself bigger than what he is, because he have to have some manhood. I have to get my manhood back. You understand what I'm saying? When you've been imagine being locked in your room for 4 daggone years, or you could, of course, when you go out, you're gonna act the fool, you're gonna say the fool, and then now he has to prove how much he's a man because it was taken from him. Hey, gotten. So, like I said, she must didn't understand what I was trying to say, because she's already in defense mode. So usually when you're in defense mode, you have to prove all these things. No, you're wrong. You're not wrong for taking them in. You can do that. That's your business. But I don't love him. I love him. I love him. I'm not in love. I'm like, girl.
Oh, I was confused with that. Well, she said, I love him, but I'm not in love with him. There is a difference there. You can love him as a friend, but you're not in love with him as your man. But
no,
yes, you are.
No, I truly get it, but what you're saying, what you do is two different things, because I know just wanting to get your stuff off, and I'm not in love with him, but I just want to get my stuff off. Yeah, we doing this, and yeah, here behind the kids. No, but if I don't love you, if I'm not in love with you, no, you're not around my kids. Period.
No, you're not around my kids, and you ain't between the sheets either.
Thank you. Period.
When you between the sheets, that bring about emotions. I don't care what she said. That's an emotional thing. When you do that, that's emotion. Even though you want to try to turn it off, but no, that's an emotion. Yes, it's an emotion. She love him. She's in love with him too. Y'all didn't get along before. Why would you bring him back again?
We will all hope we all wouldn't engage toxicity in our relationship, but given these particular circumstances, I can understand how difficult it is. Cynthia, you can come up and speak for yourself. Come on up, baby. Cause see, we're not disputing that. We're not disputing that. I'm not disputing that. But the key word is friend. Okay? The key word is helping friend. Now, if you came up yesterday, you could come up today. Because see, these men play these games. At least Jaguar straight out with hers.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting. You know what you're getting straight out. You know. But
Yeah, she
putting,
knows. She's
you
been there
know what I'm saying?
before.
And us content creators don't make it no better. But come on up, Sin.
She knew what she was getting into. That's why you're defending it. That's why you're defending yourself. You know you're wrong.
Okay. I'm not in love with him, but he's very in love with me. However, he was just saying Jag was his rock and earth 3 weeks ago on the blue couch. You was being real with her. She
Mm,
couldn't accept the truth. That's what I'm saying. We as women, I'm sorry, we have to do better. We have to do better. Cause even with the these particular circumstances, I can't do that to my kids. I
no.
cannot. I can't. All right, we got the birthday girl up in here. We got the birthday girl. Okay, I know I can't come out right now because I am in pain. Oh, feel better, baby. I'm feel better, sweetie. I hope you feel
I
better.
understand the pain. I understand when you're in pain. Woohoo.
Yeah, I know them pains.
Yes.
Okay,
Who's birthday?
everybody, everybody pump it up in here for Miss Rod, the birthday girl. Let's pump it up. Happy birthday
Birthday to
to you.
you.
Happy birthday
To
to you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Miss Rod.
Y'all messing up my Betty Boo. But forget it. All right now.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
Yay! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
That's right. Blow this thing up. Blow it up. Blow it up. Give my our mod, our number one mod. My day one, day one, day one. Give
Happy
Miss Rod
birthday,
some
Miss
love
Rod.
for her birthday. Even though I have cancer, I canceled cancer. These cancers is getting to me. Even though I canceled Aries season because y'all don't know how to act. Y'all cancel. But like I said, the key word is friend.
Mm-hmm.
Key word is friend, helping out a friend. A lover is in the bed. Them are two different things. I'm not disputing, hey, that's your friend. Things are effed up. But at the end of the day, you still got to say to yourself too, I help you get a room or I help you set yourself up to get you. That man needs to know how it is cause and then I was thinking he's 30 what?
Isn't he around the same age as her?
No, she's in her 40s. He's still in his 30s. So he's like 38, 39, right?
Late
30.
30. Yeah,
Oh,
late 30.
38, right?
5'5".
So if I'm like, if he's 38 and her oldest child is 13, like
Mm,
what age? He's 38, correct? So if
mm-hmm.
he's 38 and take 13 away from that, right? What would that be? 25?
Yeah.
25. Yeah, that'd be 25.
Mm-hmm.
So when did he go into the service? At like right at 18? And how long did he stay in the service?
Um,
It couldn't have been long. Did he just do 18, 19, 20, 21? Like, did he just do 4 years? Did he do 2 years?
maybe he think, maybe he think he was in the service.
Oh, he said 8. Yeah, but I'm saying you're 18 years old. You're 38 years old now.
Maybe he think he went. You know,
And then
when I was diagnosed with PTSD, I was like, wait a minute, I didn't go to war, but I went to war in my head.
I'm quite sure it was short term. I know damn well it was for it wasn't for no
Yeah.
7 years. 18,
Uh-uh.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24, 25, 26. That means 26.
And he could
No,
just went
he
in to
was
get
he
what?
was
They
messing with
give
the
you,
girl before that.
don't they
So
give you like a $10,000 check when you enlisted?
I don't know. Something that see the way he say that story reminds me of Nature Boy's story. I'm just saying. Remember Nature Boy went his ass to the army thing too,
He was in the military. He was in
and then
prison.
right he went to the remember Nature Boy went to the military, and then he couldn't take it, and then he got discharged.
Mm,
That's what this sounds like to me.
mm, mm.
Yeah, Nature Boy couldn't. He couldn't pass the psych.
Oh,
No, they found out that he didn't put that in on the thing that he was in.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm start this thing made me start to wonder, like hold up. Well, how long was you in there? A month or so?
Yeah. There's nothing about that young man that says soldier. Nothing. Not even. Not
nothing.
even if. Not even if he has PTSD. You know what I mean?
It sure don't.
Not even like Deanna just said. I was diagnosed with PTSD. One of the strongest people I know. My doctor laughed when he said it to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But emotional trauma.
Yep.
I mean, you can have PTSD from anything. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I
you
lost
can.
my
I ain't buying that from him.
Yeah, I lost
I'm
my father,
sorry.
my uncle, my brother, my niece, all in like 9 months. You know what I mean? So yeah, your girl kind of, I said something ain't right. You know what I mean?
You know
I
what?
feel
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? I'm like,
yeah.
well, hold up. You
It-
sitting
And
there,
when
okay, 18, but
this
you're now
dude, the math ain't
38.
mathing.
you
So
have an episode, you do start the crying phase.
no, that's just him.
Well, I started the crying phase,
I was
and
That's
getting
then
ready
it
to
you.
say,
turns
Deanna, see, I'm
into
not a crier, and I'm
That's
also
and
not
it
a
you.
turns into
sleeper.
something else,
That's
and
Yeah.
then it
you.
turns into something else. That's why I
Yep.
have my closet.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's you. He said his
But
don't
he said he has episodes. So what is his episodes?
you went in, but you did 4 years.
He said he
He,
did 4 years.
that's you, Blanche. I'm not agreeing with this story.
I
Eh,
ain't either.
it just doesn't sound right.
Right.
Just
It
don't.
don't make
I'm
sense.
not. I think he enlisted, and then he said he did the special. No, you ain't do special nothing, because how can you do something special if you ain't been there that long? Which means you didn't do special nothing. You probably worked in the department, but it's a lot special means you've been in there for a while, and you holding this down. No, you probably went into that department and you was working under learning skills. You were learning the skills. Learning the skills. But even so, like I said, Nikki said his anxiety. No, that's like men play a lot of games.
Yes,
See,
they do. They'll
men
play that
play,
crying
men
game.
play, men play a lot of daggone freaking games. Okay, and neither one of them said when he go into them episodes, like I know people who go into them episodes like but they will always, like, if they hear something like drop or hear like a boom, like people like in the late, whoever is like a teenager and up who was around the crack era, if they hear pow pow, they still duck. That's how much, especially wherever you lived at, especially if you lived in like people in Chicago will have PSTD. Anytime they hear pow pow, they gonna duck, like what's going on, and then they'll keep on going about their business. But at one point, until you get used to it, your drop. As soon as you hear it from hearing it, your drop. First you're doing is hitting the ground. Cause that's like a battleground too. When that crack era came out, baby, that was a battleground. When you scared to go out at night, that's because oh God, something gonna break out. So we get it. But I'm saying people usually like none of them have. He has never said, well, none of them has said, well, because he keep having these memories and he can't sleep at night and like he toss and turn. You understand what I'm saying? or he keep having these memories, or he saw his friend go down, or he just couldn't take the sound of the pow pows. You understand what I'm saying? None of them has never said he said anything in that type of caliber. Not saying that he didn't. It took my granddaughter 1 year to finish training school as a dental assistant. See the word assistant? She wasn't a dentist, she was an assistant. So within 1 year, he is not a specialist. I could see her saying too, having crying fits not affecting her kids and remembering everything and little things affect them. Yeah. The war he has been in was the Jag War. See, I would believe it, but I see, so I'm not on either one side. Let's get this straight. I'm not on either one side. I don't have a dog in this race. I don't have a dog in this race at all. But I see a lot of inconsistencies in him. And then I see like it's like, oh, I see a lot of inconsistencies. It's like sometimes when you see somebody, when you think you're the fool, but they really fooling you. And you be thinking you so smart and you so intelligent, but in all reality, they getting over on you because you think they dumb. That's a doctorate degree, but you said assistant. So she still is an assistant. What I'm saying is that I'm not believing the full story. That doesn't mean what I say is true. I don't know. It just don't sound right. The whole entire story just doesn't sound right to me. But hey, fool, but that doesn't make it not true. And I can't put other people's stories to make his story sound true because their stories is true. So yeah, because their stories is true and their lives are true doesn't make his story true. But it could be. It could be. Don't
Did
forget,
Dad
guys,
ever say that?
as y'all come up in here, do not forget to wish Miss Rod a happy birthday. And my girl Caroline Marie, Caroline, oh sweet Caroline, happy birthday to you too, girlfriend.
Happy birthday. I'm eating. Mm-mm.
I found some info on specialists in the armed services. Private first class soldiers can gain promotions to specialists after at least 2 years. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know about him. I can't take somebody's information and make it his. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I am, especially with me, I deal with people. I have to deal case by case by case. I can't say it because it went for that person, it went for this person. I don't know. It just when something don't sit right in my soul, it don't sit right in my soul. But that doesn't make it not true or true. I don't know. Because once he have his episodes, they never said what type of episode is it. They never said that. He's never said that, he was on the ground. He never said that he heard, a lot of pow, pow, pow. And, just because he didn't say it, that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Happen.
Right. Again, it's easy to become a specialist. That doesn't mean he was. That does not mean he was.
Because all actuality, what do we really know about him?
Thank you. That's the point I'm saying. We all could come up with stuff, but that doesn't mean it's for him.
Right, because she didn't mention she just said he cries.
No, she said when they argue, he start crying to get back, and then saying he gonna pow pow, he gonna unalive himself, and he's gonna unalive him. So yeah, I hear I hear temper tantrums,
Yeah.
but you understand. So they never said he just has it out of nowhere. What sparks that is a argument, or they going through something and they say, I don't want to be bothered. And that sounds like a tactic that he uses, that some men uses, so you can sit up there and let your guards down and be like, okay. I have been on there. I ain't seen nothing. But I'll check it out, New Jersey. I'll check it out. Thank you for the info. I would definitely check it out. Thank you, and thank you. I'm just saying. But again, when I can see if they say out of nowhere, but they always say something happened, then he goes through it. And we all seen men cry, "Oh, don't leave me, baby. I'm sorry, I won't do it again." And then, oh, I think that, like I said, this sounds more like a nature boy. He had problems before he went there.
Wait,
He
did
he
y'all
had
actually
he
see him
had
crying?
issues. I believe he had mental issues before he went there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm just saying. And then I think when he got there, he couldn't take it because he already had mental issues.
Yeah, and released him quickly.
So, hey, T baby, baby, baby. T baby done seen that poor interview at Summer Everywhere. Summer Everywhere.
Was you falling asleep last night?
No, I was eating and stuff. And then sometime I was getting up and down. So I came back at some different part of the conversation. But it sounded good to me. Shoot, I thought I was on time. And then I was stuffing my mouth, girl.
I said she's eating. She's always snacking.
And then at some point, I went to the bathroom or whatever. But nah, I didn't fall asleep. If I would have fell asleep, baby, you wouldn't have heard me talking. Unless I'm a good talker sleeper. Unless I talk really good in
I
my
got
sleep.
a family member that does that, talk in her sleep.
Not to have a whole full conversation like that.
Mm.
And plus eating at the same time. I'm good, girl.
Mhm.
Now I could eat in my sleep. I ain't lying. I could eat in my sleep. I always ate in my sleep. I don't know how. And I was watching me Oprah Winfrey, and one lady said she did the same thing. I said I knew it wasn't just me. People do that. People want to, and I be dead asleep. I be tearing that food up.
I do
And
it too. Wake up and snatch.
and people was like, "You tore that food up when you was eating," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Man, this." I got to the point, and I could get up and go on to the fridge, everything, still be dead asleep. And then I thought about it. Why get up in my sleep? Put the food next to you, right? So my baby came. I put all them snacks is right next to me.
Mine is too.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know which way it go. But only thing that I can say as a woman, we have to do better. We have to show our kids better. Children should not be gathering around a grown man, confident him.
Especially
No,
what she got. One.
you know what I'm saying. I'm saying it's good at everything, but no, these are children.
Mm-hmm.
These are
And she don't
babies.
care about that 13-year-old is sitting back watching and listening. And that's what you're teaching your kids to do and to be. Accept anything. Have some respect for
Goober
you.
and the girlfriend supposed to be doing an interview. It don't make me no matter because I got it first. We got ours first, T baby. It don't matter what they do after that.
We finding candy and peanuts in her bed.
No, because see, look, you got kids there, you got daughters there, and
Uh-huh.
you're telling your daughters, hey, if you want to get yours off.
Hey, Gary.
Don't you ain't gotta be in love. See, you gotta worry about what you're showing your daughters.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta worry about what you're showing your
And
sons.
it's the girls.
You understand what I'm saying?
They
Now, if
get
she
the
was like,
coffee.
I love him, that's different. I ain't in love with him, but we effing. I'm like, your kids see that.
Yep.
So how is hey Gary? Mwah. So now your daughter. You want your daughters when they decide to be with a man. You want them to be in love.
Yeah. And not just accept anything.
I hope they get questions that make sense and get to the matters people are interested. Actually, what can they really say, Cynthia? What can you really say? Okay, what can you say? What you gonna say? Well, Jaguar was talking about me. No, you put yourself in Jaguar's life.
Yes, you did.
You put yourself in Jaguar's life.
That's literally all I was saying last night. Like for real, that was my only point. Is that you inserted yourself, like Dr. Blue says, you
Mm-hmm.
came out to the promenade.
Yep.
You came out here in these YouTube streets.
Sure did.
You did that, young
I'm
lady. Like that's
talking about my
literally all
kids.
I was saying.
Where you open the door, number one, you should no go back to your wife is what you should have
And
said.
then I'm not mad at her for doing that. I'm mad at Boomba. If you know how she is, why didn't you protect her? Nobody had no business knowing that you were there.
Right.
You the one set her up for her kids to be talked about and everything
Mm-hmm.
else. You know what type of mouth she have.
And
So
he should be
if
right
you
back
with
on
her,
street.
right, your job was you're never protecting people. It was your job to protect her.
Yep.
She was not supposed to know where you was at. So that was only put out because you put it out there. Why should she have to defend herself if you didn't put it out there?
I said that he should have been the one protecting her and her kids. You invaded that space. He would be on the street right now.
Hey Kay, how you doing? Good night. Oh, well, perhaps some of the answers to the questions posed here now may be what she did to become a specialist. I really don't care. I really don't care. I don't care. If he's a specialist or not a specialist, I really don't care. My thing is as in the now. Exactly, he's a bum. His spirit was distasteful. As in now, you didn't protect that woman nor her kids. Now her kids are all over. Night night, Kay. Hey, Christian, they ain't a tribe; they're a whole circus. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't protect her. Now kids are put out there. And I'm telling you, I'm not even her friend on Instagram. I'm telling you, when I click on Instagram, all I see is her. And like I said, as a woman, I don't fault her. I'm not faulting her. I'm not faulting her for being a friend. She has a friend and she wanted to help her friend. I'm not faulting that at all. So let's not get this confused. The faulting part is all the other extra activities that is going on. When a friend means couch, lay down, friends means, till you get yourself together. Because remember, now if you love him and you want him back, that's different. But you said you don't. You're just effing. So now this is what your kids have to hear. To get her back for what, T baby? To get her back for what? You're getting her back for what? And I even said, he is the one that pillow talked. He's the one that's, calling her from Jags, from Jag. That's him doing all of that. So she didn't have no reason to get Jag back if Boomba didn't put her on the spot. How can she talk about if she doesn't know where he at? How can she talk about her and her kids and all this other stuff? How can she do that?
He told her.
Because he playing games.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, that's what's keeping money in his pocket. That's what's keeping cash apps coming to him. That's what's keeping people wanting to interview him.
Yep.
No, but I know what you meant by saying getting her lick back, but it was no need to get her lick back if he didn't throw her in the fire. It would have been no need. If I was the interviewer for them, hypothetically, I would have asked all the questions individual people wanted to know. What do we need to sit there? What do we need to know? I'm like, because you gotta remember I wasn't even expecting. I wasn't expecting it. And then when you came up here, you gave her thanks, and you didn't ask no questions. You had time to ask her questions when you came up here, but you was like, hey, I'm glad you're doing that. So what questions?
Mm-hmm.
He done been interviewed forever. He's been interviewed all over. What? Like, what do we need to know that would fulfill us? That will like make us happy. What do we need to know? And like I said, this is a question and answer. So if y'all have anything that y'all would have known, you can put it in the chat. It's a question and answer. You can put it in the chat. There's nobody right. There's nobody wrong. How you feel is how you feel. So if you feel for it, that's fine. Because him throwing her in, it was him trying to get back at Jag. Just a cat. Yeah. So now she's a casualty of war. So she can't be mad at Jag. He did it. He did it. He did it. But at the end of the day, you got babies. You got 4 kids. You got babies. Do you want to be in that war?
She don't see that she don't see it's his fault. She see it more as Jack's fault.
Yeah, but it's not Jack's fault. It's his fault.
Yeah, it's his fault.
Exactly. She is no victim.
And she is accepting what is being said about her because she inserted herself in it.
People think it's cute until it's them. Until them and their man or their husband have an argument. And plenty of times, women be like, I ain't messing with it no more. And then the men be like, I ain't messing with them no more. And then you take that man in, and then when all of that wears off and they go back to their wife or their husband, and a lot of side chicks go through this all the time. That's the point I'm making. Woman to woman, we have to start making better choices. It's not about Goomba. This ain't about Jack. This is about woman to woman. And somebody got to say, hey, that don't look right. If you're going to come back at my house, we're going to do this. If we're going to do this, we're going to do it really the right way. You're going to start out on the couch. You're going to get to know my kids, because them kids ain't been around him within 4 to 5 years. Them twins don't even remember him. She took care of the kids. Okay, the twins ain't that old. They all got to get to know this man. Because she done already had a husband since then.
And another child.
Oh, I got you, sis.
Yes,
I
yeah.
got you. I read you, sis. I read you, sis. You understand what I'm saying? So, so that's what a woman do. You 30 something years old now, baby. No, here go the couch, here go the blanket. Get to know my kids. If he's proven that, so you ain't been getting hit off, you could wait a little while longer. You understand what I'm saying? You could wait a little while longer. Since she attracts the hawk. My yacht,
Yeah,
bye.
I
My yacht,
said.
bye.
Yes, I
Right,
said.
and it's not to be disrespectful, but this is an older woman talking to a younger woman.
She was ready for the Kit Kat.
And then she kept saying, Jag, Jag. I ain't missing Jag name not one
Not
time.
once.
Not
Not
one
once.
time did I mention Jag's name.
And she kept going there, and you said, "No, I want to talk about you. How about you?" I think you even asked her how she was doing.
Of course I asked her how she doing. But she already came. Well, she said that I don't care what she said. Because at the end of the day, you telling your kids, I don't love this man, but I'm
Right.
effing this man. I'm like, whoa, hold
Mm,
up.
You don't even tell your kids stuff like that. You don't even let your kids know something.
You understand what I'm
You
saying?
make me
I'm
talk
like,
about.
whoa, whoa, whoa. And
You don't
then
let none of that go on.
so, and I'm like, anybody who got 4 kids, especially younger kids, if you will allow that, then that's you. That will be you.
Mm-mm.
I got grown kids. I'm not allowing it. And even though my son 18, but technically he's still grown. But then I got another kid in her age bracket. And now my kids was younger. I know. I don't think so. No. You won't come here with your shit
Well, you
straight.
got to have respect for yourself, and you got to have
Yes.
respect for your kids, older or younger. Whichever it goes, you still got to show that respect. God damn, like you said, we women need to do better. But when did we reduce ourselves to nothing? I didn't. Put your hands up if you didn't.
And then, they probably got a friendship that is a swing door because
Mm-hmm.
remember, they was together, then they broke up. She had a daughter,
Mm-hmm.
then they was together, then broke up, then they was together, then they broke up. So they
Mm-hmm.
both have a swing door thing. But see, we ain't playing these kid games no more. I got babies here and I got a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
I have a teenager and I have no, we ain't doing it. No, we not playing these games. And then
Go.
when these kids
Go on the
get
couch.
older, everybody who's going yay, yay, yay. But what about these daggone kids? If he's not going to stay in a life. Now these kids got to go through, oh man, my name was thrown through the mud. I've been talked about, kids talking about me, and then, that's the lady, and then my mom screwing this man, you know what I'm saying? Now she said, I love you, we're gonna work together, work it out. And then all
Mm-hmm.
of this, he's divorcing her and marrying me. I'm like, what?
But he watches her every day.
God bless him.
That ain't no love.
God bless him.
That's big. That's
You just
manipulation.
wanted why that happened. Well, nobody went back to videos on what she was saying about me. No, you need to go speak to your man. Your man threw you in that shit. Your man threw you in that.
And she talking about my kid. Well, he should have jumped in on that. He should have took care of that if he's landing with you, and you should be landing with him anyway. Couch, please, and thank you.
Okay.
And make sure you keep your clothes on. Nothing to be exposed. Don't take your shirt off in front of my children. Oh
Exactly.
no.
Exactly. That's what I
Mm-mm.
said. Us women have to do better. We cannot keep supporting dysfunctional bull crap. And then we worry about our community so much. It's a game. oh, it's a game, and the next thing you know, your kids out there doing what you doing. I know, not
Right,
my
Coffee.
kids. You don't know yet. You
Yep.
don't know yet.
I said that little girl, she's taking notes. I'm
Shoot.
watching my mommy, and when she gets older, and if she does the same thing that her mom is doing, then mom gonna tell her, "Well, you're wrong for that." And she's gonna say, "Well, wait a minute. I
And
saw you do the same thing I'm doing right now. You can't tell me."
and I tell people all the time, men play these games. Men play these games. There's no way you just left her and she knows that. Ain't about no, I love you. Ninja, get out of here. You
You
were just in the bathtub with her just damn near 4 weeks ago. Y'all was sitting in that bathtub after
Yep.
this car said supposed to have said pow. The car blew up. Y'all in the damn jacuzzi and shit. Get up out of get up out my face. If you
And
did,
then
go
he goes
take
to
get,
her.
get on the couch. Stop playing with me.
What's that?
I ain't giving you all these goods for free. I
Uh-uh.
ain't giving you all of these goods.
My goodies, my goodies, my goodies, my goodies, my goodies. No, you're not getting. You're not getting.
Can't even trick. Yeah, I'm gonna give you all of these goodies. If I was waiting, getting myself
Girl.
together and waiting for my that people keep saying a VA check. People got to remember, yes, that's good money, but no, it's not good money at the same time. Because people got bills to pay and rent is expensive.
Yep.
Food is expensive. People keep saying VA money, like I know people who get VA checks and
still broke.
some of them is sleeping in their car
Uh-huh.
because rent is so expensive.
Yep.
Can't stay in a hotel. So people, he get that. No, not for these days and times. $800, $1,800.
Mm-hmm.
You will have to have what you call it, one of them some subsidies apartments for that to be a lot of money. But paying full-fledged rent for a place and buying food and electricity, depending on where you at, light, gas. Then if you got a car, that's more gas. Come on.
Oh yes, it's really it's gotten very expensive, but I still like to know what her job is.
She says she's a self-employer. Okay, the guy is homeless. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Compare the two, the home family life or the drug cartel police shooting driver. First of all,
What?
That's his hangout spot, right? That's not Jaguar hangout spot. The barbershop is his hangout spot, right?
Uh-huh.
So whatever's going on there, Goomba was down with it, right?
Goomba been down with everything,
right? And then even when it come down to the car, Goomba was the one who was drunk, no license.
And she let him drive with all that in a bag of chips.
And then all of a sudden, the car blown up. That's him.
Yep.
Even if they plotting together, that's him. And then we might be amazed to find out, well, there was no car burnt up.
They said.
And that VA check is better than $0. The VA check is better than $0. You are correct. But people say that, make it seem like, he get that like that's like big money. It's money, but when you add up the expenses of how much it is, it's not all of that. But it's something is better than nothing. But if you got like a remember that comes once a month. So you divide that by 4. No, after you take out the rent, cell phones, you got to pay for cell phone, you got to pay for rent, and depending on where you live, you got to pay for gas. Then in your house, you got to pay for the heat. Water. You got to pay for freaking water. If you live in a house, if you live in a building, you still got to pay for. So expenses is a mofo. Then
Right, Miss Rod.
so
He's living for free.
yeah.
He's living for free off old girl. Because he got somewhere to lay his head, bathe, hopefully. Food.
Drea, stop it.
Hopefully.
Stop it, Drea.
Yeah, living babysitter too. Well, wait, she works from home, doesn't she?
Is that what she say?
But what do you do?
Like I said, like being her, taking them in, that's nice. He ain't had nowhere to go. That's nice. But all that, what she say? No. See, women. That's another problem with the women.
Wait,
And then the more you watch her, if that man is crying watching her, that's because he miss her, not because of what she's saying.
Well, wait. Okay. He's
That's what
saying,
she said.
she said he has nowhere to go.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
yes, he do.
Mm-hmm.
He can go home to his mama. He can go home back to Jag. He just separated from her right now because who's getting more cash apps, him or her? But and generally speaking, he do have somewhere to go. You always have a choice somewhere to go. You chose to go back because you knew. Knock, knock, knock. Oh my God. Oh. Man, come on in here. Da, 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 da. But that's not just her. That's any woman that feels that way, that they still need that same ninja.
Mm-hmm.
When you done already had other ninjas, you done had more children, but that one ninja comes back that you've been waiting for, you had to be waiting for it.
And then, hey, cocaine. And then what?
Okay.
And then, if you were you went to one of the armed forces, you went through boot camp, you became you. Then you got set out. But you didn't learn the skills. Certain skills you didn't get. You didn't get the skills of how to get your money. You didn't get your money until your 30s because you didn't get with Jaguar until your 30s. So, and then when you was with her, you couldn't keep a job.
Mm-hmm.
So that means something went wrong. What's up, baby? Something went definitely wrong when you was in it. There's certain skills you did not pick up.
That big one. Oh, let me just cry and she'll take me back. Let me just cry and she'll take me back.
Yeah, that's game. That is game. And my thing is this: every daggone thing Jaguar said, she said. She said only thing she said is he didn't punch no walls or something like that. But he still, so he had problems when he was there. He had problem. That's why he probably went to the damn army, because he couldn't get himself right. He just can't get right.
And thinking the army sometimes will straighten you up, but if you don't want to be straightened up, then they'll boot you out because you got issues already.
Remember, he don't want Legina around. I'm not buying that neither.
I ain't buying it either.
I ain't buying it.
Nope.
I ain't buying it. I'm just not buying it.
I ain't buying
it because if you could live in somebody's mother's house, the nerve of you to say who you don't want to hear. If you could live in somebody's mother's house where they family and the door is swinging and you always traveling, I ain't buying that. Because them not your rules now. That's her mama rules.
And why did they live with
it? It ain't like he said, I don't want her in my house. That's her mama's house. They didn't have a house. They lived with the mother.
In their cars.
and then traveling, going from place to place or wherever. I ain't buying that. If you're a man that got your own house, that's different.
Do you realize how much gas money they waste if they're
Mm-hmm.
really doing it, going from state to state?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of gas money. That's a lot. And
But
then you
all,
want to go to a hotel. That's a lot of money too. That's a
but
lot.
all that you say hit all but hold up. But all that you say he is done not reflect well in Jaguar's situation. She was in the rooms with multi-millionaires, and look, she married Goon. I listen.
About her.
We know, like I said, we know these things about Jaguar already, but we're doing a question and answer. We're doing a question and answer on the interview. And like I said, I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm just saying us women got to do better. And if women can't accept that, then I don't know what to tell you. Us women got to do better. We have to do better. We got to want more for ourselves. We
Yeah.
have to respect ourselves a little bit more.
Much better.
We done said all we could say about. I got 3 years worth of videos I'd already said about Jaguar. I'm not new. I did not just jump on this Jaguar bandwagon. When she first said what she said, I don't know, y'all wasn't with me then, but I showed y'all a 3-year video when I had something to say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse. Now, what I'm going to do is sit back and enjoy the show and then talk about the show that I'm watching. But if you don't know by now that she tells lies, I don't know what to tell you. If y'all don't know that she's blacklisted, blackballed, and everything else, I don't know what to tell you. It's been 3 years I've been talking about this. Then she gave us a break and came back. I'm not new to this.
Nope. She came back worse.
I've been saying this. I've been noticed this. I don't have to compare them. But what I will say is neither one of them is innocent and both are guilty. Both, they chose each other for a reason. Hey, Tanya, I think is all. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. That's what I feel. That's exactly how I feel. That's why I'm not taking no sides. I wholeheartedly believe what you, Karen.
Yes,
I
I believe it too. Money
wholeheartedly
grab.
believe in you.
Trying to make people think this is something. I mean,
You can't.
you're bringing serious issues to the forefront, but
Yeah,
they're
we're
just
talking
getting money
about the
for it.
issue in hand. We're not
Mm-hmm.
basically talking. The issue is we got to do freaking better. And you can't bring a man in the house in that mental state with your children and say you ain't worrying about it. You need to. I'm
Yeah,
not playing Russian roulette with my damn kids.
I sure. Oh, no, no, no. Not even my grandkids. Shoot. Nope.
Now I can see you come to the door crying and stuff. You go, that's one thing. But once I see you keep watching them and crying and stuff like that, oh hell no, baby. You disturbing my house. No, no, no.
You disturbing my peace. I think she's enjoying this herself. But want everybody is, well, probably not everybody, but you know, to her it's okay.
I mean,
And if he said he gonna marry you, where's the divorce?
See, yeah, we could play these games with adults. I'm not playing this with my babies. No, I'm not. No. You sitting up there talking about 10 steps ahead and watching her. No. And then
Right,
start
Gary.
crying for the things she said. No, baby, your mental state is the same way. Like, if he had that same mental state when y'all was together, and then now he still has it breaking up with her, that means his mental state has not got corrected just now. I can see if he didn't have that mental state with me, that's different. And he's
Yeah.
going through something because of just Jaguar. Then I can say, yeah, you know what? I understand what you're going through. It's going to get better. You're having a
Mhm.
breakdown. Then I can say, I got you. But if he already had that type of mental state with me, and then, so no, the problem is you and your mental state. I'm not playing them games with my kids.
It's all about the kids, and I don't think she understands. But of course, just think, what has those kids seen? I mean, in any relationship, when you're like that, to welcome the old boy back, and hard to tell how many old boys did you let come back into your life, knowing you got. I can see if she didn't have no kids. Okay, girl, go ahead. But you're still wrong. He's a married man, but still, you got children. They're watching you. Children watch parents. They watch us. No. And when she attacked my kids, oh no, get your stuff and get out. Go to a hotel. I don't care where you go. Don't come back here. But when you let them back in your life and they dealing with the other woman,
You better come correct. Shit. Okay, straight. And trying to stop. Go. Ain't nobody stopping Guma from getting no help. He can get it. Guma had from the age of 18 to get help.
right?
Once he left out of there before he met any of them. If he had PSTD or whatever you want to call it, he had from the age of 18 to 38. That's 20 years. He had 20 years to get help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't blame that on nobody but
But
him.
yeah.
If he was up in there 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, let's say he did 4 years. Because remember, he was messing with her before she had her older daughter, her oldest child. Her oldest child is 13. So he
Mm-hmm.
only did 4 years in there if he was messing with her when he got out. So he had 16 years. He had 16 years to get help, to get therapy, and all this other stuff. So you can't blame that on Jack or nobody but him. Ain't nobody trying to. He had 16 goddamn years. He knew he was suffering from PS whatever for 16 years.
And he
Oh,
and
I
he's a
know. He
veteran.
was never knocked up, girl. Stop.
He's a
Stop.
veteran. So he
He was
say.
never knocked up. Who believed that?
Who? Where?
She said she finally admitted that
I'm
she not
40.
knocked up, girl. You joking, right? We been knew that girl was not knocked up. Please. They said she had dinosaur eggs. Stop.
Oh
Learn to be a
no.
man at almost 40. Exactly.
Jag.
And
The
the story,
jag.
and the story he tells is suicide that because I'm trying not to say the full word. The night he met Jack, and she said he had just asked to marry her before he met Jack. He been that's what I'm saying. He had 14 daggone years. Who trying to stop? They been stopping him for 14 years?
Uh-huh.
They've been stopping him for 14 years. People been stopping him.
And he's been doing this for that long.
Who's a hater?
Where?
She said she's a hater. Who's a hater?
So, yeah, she's a hater. Who's a hater?
Makes all the reasons to find himself and learn to be a man minus dysfunctional and danger. Who's the hater?
Jag is a hater. She's jealous, feeling bitter.
She's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
As she should. She's the wife. As
Mm-hmm.
she should.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they both are the problem. Just that we see hers, we just don't see his. But now we're starting to see his.
Mm-hmm. Will the real Goomba stand up, please? Will the
They
real
deserve
man in the
they
boots
deserve each other.
stand
Don't let people need to call it the way they see it. They deserve each other. They deserve each other. Jaguar loves to be in the headline on YouTube and makes her feel important. Exactly. It does. It really does.
and him too?
And him too. Uh-huh. But you
Yep.
know what? If anybody is popping, you're gonna want to stay popping. Shoot, that's what they call current events. It ain't gonna stay that way. It's she got 15 minutes of fame again, So whatever, like whoever is coming at her, you're helping her. So it is what it is. Now everybody wanna prove she a liar. Really? You didn't know you didn't notice? You didn't know that? But go knock yourself out. I'm just enjoying the show. Jaguar is ahead. She's jealous. As she should. They only broke up 3 weeks ago, T baby. Is she not supposed to be jealous?
She's supposed to be jealous, hurt, upset, all the above.
No, I disagree. He wants
The
out. Let
living
him
truth
be
out.
out. You can't force. I listen. Jersey. I don't. I don't. Disagreeing with me. I don't care if he's in or out. I really don't care. I really don't care. He could be in, out, the sideways, front ways, flip, trip, split. He could be any way he want. I really don't care. If he want to be out, he needs to be out. Just and then just like anybody else. If he want to be out, go ahead and be out. Go
Be
ahead,
out
get your
and
divorce.
put
Go
your
ahead
right.
and live your life.
Yeah.
It makes me nothing if they stay together or if they don't. We will watch the show. We will be watching the show. That's all we do is watch the show. I'm not on either one side.
So she's making herself to be. Well, she is making herself to be known.
Now Keisha said something cocaine said right. So I gotta find what Keisha said. And when did Keisha say it?
I think she said the ex wants social media attention. Also, that's why she's making herself be known.
Oh yeah. I totally agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I was responding when you said Jag and him. Yeah, they do deserve each other because they both was getting us for how long? They both was getting us for how damn long? Yeah, they deserve each other. They sit
Very.
there and concocted that damn car and stuff. They concocted all the times, even before this took place, sitting on the blue couch, sitting on here, going to Tasha K. They always plotting this together. They was working together. She ain't it
Uh-huh.
take two to tango. And she ain't whatever she thought of or whatever, he was down with it. And the same way he ate off that damn money. He ate off that money. Whatever she was doing and how she brought that money in, he was eating off of it and living in her mama house. Now,
In
who's
her
to say
mama
that
house.
if he wants to leave, he can leave.
In her mama house. God dang, can
If
you
he
get your
want to
own
leave,
crib?
he can leave. If he can't take it no more, but look how they did us for 4 years. And you heard me say that. I said, y'all been doing I said that to Boomba yesterday. I said, Boomba, listen, y'all been doing things for just what you showed us for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
What you want us to do?
He said, she said,
The
now
show
the
is
ex
over
said, now who
and
coming next?
M's content is dried up. Yeah. So now that girl, like my turn. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm my turn. Then you're famous for the wrong reasons. Oh, you knew she wasn't knocked up. I'm glad you did.
Oh my God, no, she wasn't. She wasn't pregnant.
You know, and then people act like he don't know what he married. Once he married
Maybe.
her and found out that okay, thank you, Cynthia. Once okay, he may not know who he was, but once he found out who he was, he sure didn't run.
No, he did not.
He didn't run. They was plotting together.
He kept it moving right with her.
See, when they getting over on us is okay. They all got over on us.
So they think.
Before that took place, everybody was talking about them and they. When they talk about that car and he sat right there and he said all this other stuff, it was they lying. They lying. Now all of a sudden it's just her now.
They both lying. But what did the ex mean about how she put it? He's going to have to he's going down for something.
No, I was just saying that certain things we ain't never gonna know because they did a lot of stuff together. Certain things we ain't. So I'm just letting her know. So then she was like, what he supposed to do? Run around scared that if he go down, he go down. No, baby. Then you don't need that accessory in your house. Like I'm saying, I'm just speaking woman to woman. I'm just speaking about woman a woman. If I know you have done some things that I don't need no cops coming to the house where my kids is at to arrest you. Them kids don't know everything that man have done when they was together.
And she don't either.
Thank you.
But why would you allow? No,
That's
you would
because
have 14 days.
The PTP are gonna come for her, and no, baby, they're coming for him too. They're coming for him. He is accessory to everything. Everything. He's an accessory. He got to be the one that if that car, wherever that car is at, he got to answer for it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, woman, I just listen. You got to think of all these different scenarios. I'm just giving her scenarios to think about. What she do is her business. Well, my thing is, if they did things together, they had to eat, they had to pay for them hotels. We don't know what the hell is up.
Nope. Only about
And
what
when the popo come, it ain't gonna be because
it's gonna be something serious.
He's still part of it. Because they did, remember, even if you take that out, New Jersey, you got to remember, they have done a lot of things in these 4 years. And he can't tell you everything they have done.
Nope.
I'm not jeopardizing about what he's going to do every day. Oh, you damn right he got to worry about every day. Every day. Yeah, you damn right. He got to worry about something. Yes, if it happened, it happened. Not in my house.
And not with my kids.
Once they come get her, and they put an APB out, and they come to get him, I'd rather be proactive than reactive. And a piece of, and sometimes you're like, I still love you, but you're not coming to me correct. If this was a normal situation, fine, baby. Here's the couch.
Here's the couch.
There's the couch. Then we're going to have to talk about what went down. What did you do? I would need to know all of these things, all the things you have done. Because it was even showed on another channel. The man took out PPP loans and all this. I don't know if it's true. All this is alleged. They don't take out PPP loans. They done got money from here, got money from there. We don't know and that's only what we know. Imagine what we don't know. That's right, Karen.
For money.
As no, the name of the show The
as
name of the
the
show,
hood
Keisha.
turns
Keisha,
slash
the name of this
as
reality
the
show is As the Hood Turns. As the Hood Turns. As the Hood Turns.
slash as the hood lies. They got tired of too much going on, man. It's just
You know what, Bob? She said, plus he Rock Nation. He better get some of that Rock Nation money.
hmm. Or it sounds like they're trying to build one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cocaine, you right. Jag gonna go to the hospital. Nikki setting her up to be a witness or an accessory after the fact. Oh, I didn't read that. What happened there? That insurance company. Uh-huh. What did Nikki say? They want Jag to be locked up so bad. Jag is going to the mental facility. The stage is already set. Goomba is going to jail. That's why I said I'm not getting involved with that stuff. Goomba should. No, no, ma'am. People could do what they want to do, and I'm not knocking her because it's her choice. So please don't think I'm talking about her. I'm just speaking in general. You know, people can't take that, and especially people see stuff. And, well, that's good. What? She's speaking her piece. What? I'm gonna say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Say that again.
She wanted to speak her piece. She wanted to get her what's so nobody ain't got a second guess, but still, you brought that man in your house not knowing really anything. But then again, how we know how long they've been talking?
That is absolutely true.
For her to just, oh, he came. No.
Yeah, I know Jackie on Bigo. You know Jackie on Bigo, and she also she's in. Yeah, I know. Yo, remember when Jackie sat there? I think Pastor P had a meet and greet. She wasn't even invited and drove her ass to the meet and greet. They got pulled over by the popo. Yeah, but I
He
know.
has gained a lot of weight.
No, she was talking about the Jackie on Bigo.
Oh, I don't know that one. But even Jack, she's gained a lot of weight. She's gained weight.
That's because she was pregnant. Girl, she ain't playing with making sure her name is in the headline in YouTube. Mm-hmm.
She don't care if it's good or bad.
And now she got it to where people want to do interviews with her. Like, no. And I said that the day before. We know we're not making you famous too. Damn it. It's enough of y'all. We ain't making all of y'all famous. No, we're not. Now everybody want to get famous and get interviews. Then she gonna want some money for some interviews. No. That see when the people y'all fought for. That's why I said let them create the show. Channel. We don't need the interviews. We appreciate it if you want to come up here and you want to speak. I'm gonna always be respectful. I will never disrespect you, and I don't have a dog in the game. I don't have to go at you. And then, like I said, when I'm doing commentary, I'm gonna break it down. If I'm being an interviewer, I'm not here to break you down. But if I'm doing commentary, I'm gonna break that ish down. Is it Nikki the one that went on another platform and saying Guma told her to told him to set the car on fire? I don't know, Drea. Guma is taking some of the plug. Yeah.
I don't know, Dre. I don't know if I heard. I don't know. Well, let me just say this. When she was talking, the way she was talking, my mother instinct went up like fire inferno. You remember the Tower Inferno? I didn't like the way she was talking.
See, I didn't take offense to how she was talking because I knew she was in defense mode. So what I usually when you're in defense mode, that means you sort of kind of know you're wrong. So I didn't have to, so as soon as she came on, it was like, I'm like, if you ain't gotta defend nothing if you right. If you right, you right.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna, but you mad at the wrong person. You gonna be mad at him. He pillow talked. He the one told her where you was at. He the one, had you. He the one talking to you on the phone while she's there. If you cut, I'm the one that told him to talk to her one last time. Why?
One last time. Yeah, okay.
Why?
And stop watching her. Why is he continue to watch her? And then why do you continue to watch her? What are y'all watching her for? If he loves you, he wants to marry you, why are y'all still engaging in her? Are you waiting for the next thing she's going to say may or may not be true? Oh.
Or now you want to set it up for the Nikki lovers and the Nikki haters. Now here go another episode. See, we that's why I tell you people, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but don't get this can't read already. This all a game.
Emotionally involved.
Right. Speak upon what you see. Just like if you watch the stories back in the day, we already know it's the stories or the soap operas. We already know it's a soap opera, but people still spoke upon it. But we already know they're acting. Keep it that way.
Each other.
Right. Then we wait for the next episode and we talk about the next episode. Yeah. You got people literally like, oh yeah, she do. No, we don't know nothing. All we know is what they show us. We got to stop acting. All we do is we can just tell. All we can do is give our opinion on what we see. We don't know ish.
Show and tell.
We don't know nothing.
That's the game they play. Show and tell. That's all it is. We can go around doing the same thing they're doing.
I love you. Whoa, whoa, show.
That's the game I play.
Okay. Yeah. She says Jag spew threats that know that they keep your friends close. First of all, he's been with her 4 years. She's been spewing a lot of threats.
That's why you watch her.
He would know. Huh? He would know.
Body break. I'll be back.
Oh, okay, baby. He would know if her threats are real. Like, she done threaten a lot of people. He probably heard her threaten a lot of people. He know if she could execute it or not. That's her husband. Who hadn't she done said something to? He would know if he's so scared. You know that man heard this lady threaten about 1,000 people. What did she execute the threat or not? Did she execute the threat or not? So people stop. Yeah, as the hood turns, baby. Yes, I laughed when she called the police to cuss them out and then at the end say, love y'all. Exactly. It's not the first time. And then he threatened her too. I'm just saying, if you could say something about one, you got to say something about both of them. Because both of them making money off the people. Both of them got their 15 minutes of fame. If Gooma didn't want no parts of it, but he never left her before. That's because that money went low. That's because the mother was getting discharged, not discharged. The mother, as they say, the mother was getting put out. The money low. The money is low. And then he had to go. They all was getting put out.
Well, we don't know if he has left her before because now he's saying it for where he didn't say it before. We don't know that.
That is true.
We don't know if they ever
That is
separated.
that is true.
And he playing the game just like she is. Feel sorry for me. Can somebody feel
Listen,
sorry for
a
me?
woman's going to hit different. That is absolutely correct. But I would say, um, like I don't know, I don't know. He claimed that he did stuff. He never gave no accurate proof. But I do know for a fact if I just broke up with somebody, not me now, I'm older and I'm wiser. But in my younger days, if I just broke up with somebody
Mm.
and then next thing you know, I love her and you with that person kiss after
Yeah.
within 2 weeks,
Ninja Turtle battle.
shit. People better stop acting like somebody within 2 weeks and you throwing all this stuff in my face. I'm not gonna be scorned. It's gonna be some hell to pay. People better
And
stop
she
acting
know
like
him, so why fall for the things he's saying?
that. Yeah, that's just like if you know you got a jealous man
Mm.
and you already know he jealous. You understand? You know for a fact that you're not going to be around his friends because you don't want no problem. You know you're going to do certain things. So he know what he got with Jack. Please. That's probably why he married her ass into. But people better stop acting like she's not supposed to be better. Would you be happy?
No.
Within 2 weeks, the next woman all up in my face talking all this shit and all this. But Jack was they was doing it together. They were doing it together. Together.
Yep.
And you don't wait till the money run out and then go buy. Why you didn't leave me when I had you? It was all I was the same effed up person when we was scamming together, right? When we was
Mm-hmm.
scamming together
And I'm
and
still
we
gonna
was
be the
eating
same person.
lovely, I wasn't that I'm the same person, but I wasn't that bad then, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing go for her. He was the same man that was crying and punching in walls and hitting dogs and stuff. And don't forget, we already spoke upon Jack. So we already know I'm just speaking upon him because now I see him differently.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I'm sticking on him. Because we already spoke upon Jag a million times. We already know about Jag.
Yep.
Now I'm starting to see,
Him.
and he's no victim.
No, he's not a victim.
He's no victim.
Nope. And
This is good for her.
X two,
She
she ain't
thinks
no
she's
victim.
smart and smarter than
Nobody is a victim
everybody
here.
else, but she never
But the
seen this
kids.
coming. First of all, he waited. If he first of all, he waited till she went into the rehab, to the mental house. So that was cowardly. Why you didn't leave her while she was home? And
Mm-hmm.
like I said,
Because he has that opportunity while she was in the psych ward, so
my my
calling,
my main thing is
to get the
this.
money.
These are things that people in relationships
Yeah.
go through.
Yeah.
So even if he did leave, for me to be the other woman, I will have to make sure, you're not coming to me with all that baggage. I got kids in the house, period. I got kids in the house, not
Period.
coming to me with all that baggage. It's too
Kids.
much.
That's the victims right there. Is the kids.
That's the only people who I'm speaking upon. All them skits went left, especially when they were begging too much scamming. Now this separation exposed Goomba. That's the point that I'm saying. Jag been
Mhm.
exposed. Jag been the same. Exactly, cocaine. Goomba is the one who keep changing stripes. Uh-huh. My mind does the opposite. I would be happy some other woman took over
Powder
the
keg,
powder keg
time
time
bomb,
bomb about to
about to
blow
blow
up.
up in my face.
Right. See, my thing is this. When I can't if you had episodes when we're together and you had
Mm-hmm.
episodes when you got with her, I can't chance that.
Not with my kids.
I can't chance that one day we having a good day and you hear her voice or you're watching her and you start to crying. And my kids don't need to see that. They haven't been seeing that. I don't want my kids to see that. That you
Oh,
know.
wait. Crying looking at her, but crying to stay with the ex. Does she not realize that's the crying game?
Mm-hmm. Well, just in case she gonna do what?
Mm-hmm. He
He
ain't
is
scared of Jack.
unpredictable.
He knows exactly what she's capable of. You can't be scared of somebody when you know what they already capable of. She's not a mystery. She puts it out there, and
You
she
couldn't
don't
have said
care.
that. You couldn't have said it no better. You couldn't have said it no better. You know cocaine gonna hit you with it. Cocaine gonna hit you with it. Now he was the worker, she was the boss. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a job. Who would have the bigger guts to go forward first? And it was her. He followed suit, and here come old girl back in the picture. Be quiet, Nicole. Stop listening, Nicole.
Now if he would have left, if he would have just left and been ghost and left her wandering,
Yeah,
I would have had more respect for him. I'd have been like, yeah, Goomba finally left. Yeah.
not go run to another woman. You should have went home and made apologies to your parents. How you let her disrespect your man? I'm sorry.
Even
You
even
talk
if
about
he
my
went,
mama. That was a
even
fighting word.
if even if he went to her, I would have had more respect if he would have kept her guessing, went to her, and not still asking for cash apps, trying to still get our money. Now she would have been sitting home scratching her head. Where he at? Where he at? That would have been that's a G move. Where
You know
can he
exactly
be?
where she at. She was
Right.
what? Into mental institute. And matter of fact,
That's a
you
G
should have went to
move.
see your wife. You should
That
have went and visited her.
no, because
You
he
should
went to
accept her phone
no
call.
and think, well, I went to go get my stuff. Nah, ninja, that would have been a G move.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Let me go. Let me go. And even though he could have been wherever he want to be, but the fact that she don't know, that would have drove her more insane. Like, where this mofo? Where this ninja at?
They don't want to call me. Don't want to come see me. What you doing?
Like, where can he be?
She built Goomba. She said she built a Goomba head.
But no, he want to go on interviews and sit on couches and that's why I said they still doing the same play. Y'all people be
Yeah,
fooled.
it's
Y'all
just his
people be
turn.
fooled if y'all want to be fooled. Y'all
It's
be
his turn.
fooled if y'all. They still doing the same damn play.
Yeah, she had her turn. It's his turn.
And no, like y'all said, he does get money, so he does not need our cash apps.
Nope.
She still can't take it right now.
Handler.
No, she could take it, T baby, because she know where he at. So now she know where to set her venom.
Uh-huh.
If she did not know where he was at, she got no place to point that venom.
If she would. If she didn't know, what she know?
The same way, if your kids walk out the house and you know where they at, you feel better. But if they walk out that door and you don't know where they at, that makes a mama go crazy.
Yep. Worrying, checking the window, going
Exactly.
outside, driving around.
You
And
know,
she probably has done. Well, she already knew where he was because he told her. I mean, come on.
right. She could have been like, she could have had him thinking that everywhere she went, Google following me. I don't know where he at.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even do that.
Nope.
That's a G move. Have her look behind her shoulders. Like, is he there?
Yeah.
Is he there?
But he didn't. He went straight to old girl. Back to old girl. And I mean, and really, we don't know how many times he's been back and forth there. Just because we know now, we didn't know before, but that is what exes do and I'm speaking in general, that's what exes do. They always take the ex back, especially a male.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm just gonna say like I said yesterday. Any exes of mine, okay, which they already know, you are X for a reason. You are X for a reason. Any ex of mine, please, you don't come knocking at my door.
Let me know in advance. Don't you come here in
just,
advance.
just in
Don't you
case
come here.
anybody knows my ex and you on this chat, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
I know a girl now that she took her ex back.
No, it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with
but
it.
You gotta come correct. Hey,
yes,
Linda.
you gotta be a woman about it and not be swooned about it.
Because as sometimes people break up, but they was meant to be together, and then they just got together at the wrong time. But far as their relationship, it was never the right time. You was messing with him, then y'all broke up. You got your first kid father, and then y'all was together. It wasn't the right time. She was messing with you and the other man at the same time. She had you and another man, but being that your things wasn't swimming, it was the other man's kids. So that wasn't the right time. And then you broke up again. Then you got married. And then you married the Nigerian. So then that wasn't the right time. Then he got married to Jag. It was never a right time for them. I think that's God trying to tell you something.
He ain't no good for you.
I think that's God trying to tell you something.
He ain't no good for you. Walk away, babe. Walk away. I mean, it is okay to help a friend, but you don't make it look like a relationship in front of your children.
Hey, beautiful Linda. People say that, but they know they was in the same damn predicament. They ain't not letting Gooba in their house. I ain't trying to hear nobody. I ain't trying to hear it. in that condition that he's in, people like, yeah. Then let him in your house. Same way, people were like, oh, Nature Boy is not that bad. Send your daughter there then.
No.
Send your daughter there.
Mm-mm.
If he ain't that bad, then send your daughter.
Who said Goomba ain't that bad?
No, I'm saying when they were saying about Nature Boy.
He's making cheesy spaghetti now. Girl, stop talking about food.
Everybody, Lord, then send you take him in. Stop it. Cause I'm telling you, I didn't even mean to, but I seen that interview with her all over, and I'm like, first of all, people don't even say your name. Like, it's like they scared to say like Sugar Love, or they scared to say Sugar or something. I'm like, I don't care. Take the video. I use people videos, so I would never tell nobody they can't use my video. I would never use it. If it's useful, use it. But see, people, I guess they like to make you like, keep you like the underdog or something. Nah, I'm steady right where I want to be. I'm steady right where I want to be.
So how many of you in the chat would take back your ex?
No, take Goomba. If he came back like Goomba or Boomba.
Put a 1 for yes and 2 for no. Who would take Goomba back? Okay, say Goomba is below a citizen. Oh shoot! I have a friend has a Goomba. I told her, I don't know what you're doing, but it's not right. It's not right.
That's why they say X for a reason. Now you go. Oh, but you ain't seen that man threw your ass under the bus. Well, how you mad at her? This ninja said, I'm here. Hey, Maderi, I am here with my ex-woman and I love her. Well, what you wanted Jack want to do? Say something nice about it?
Oh, they got all kind. Okay, so y'all all say 2. What would be the biggest reason you would not take him in?
She should have checked the chick from the start. Don't touch my phone.
Need a father that lay around all day. Girl, you right, Miss T, baby.
Those girls don't need a father. Yeah. Shit, to talk about everybody. Oh, she is a celebrity. My ass.
Who's a
Then you take
celebrity?
them. When I was watching other videos that was talking about the things. Yeah, it's pillow talk abuse. You old pillow talking mofo. No,
That's what the general conversation is about.
That's not the question, Jersey. That's not the question, Jersey. As is, because he's not going to therapy. He been out of the thing for 14 years. He's 38. He been out since he was 24. He ain't getting no help. Right? So you can't come with conditions. Because I'm saying, as is, you letting them in your house? I never said nothing about if he go to therapy and if he do this. That's a bunch of ifs.
Yeah, we're just saying straight. He come to you doing the crying game. What would be the big? I mean, he's your friend. He's your friend, right? He's your friend. But what would be the biggest reason you would not let him in? But he's your friend. And that could be not only Goomba, that could be anybody. Would you let them in?
Would you take them out and with your kids? Would you take them in?
Yeah, with your kids.
She said, Jersey said, that's Jag list, not mine. I thought not.
He was only.
But everybody say, oh, she's a champ. Okay, would you do it?
No. And I'm not being cold, but if that was my friend and I knew your situation, I knew how you were before, and then of course seeing you go through all this stuff with your wife, you have issues that I cannot help you with because you're not doing it too, and I got children in here. No, I have to think of them first.
My thing is, your ass talk too goddamn much. No, you can't come in. Just the fact that you talked about your mama. You talked about her.
Oh shoot!
Ninja, when you leave here, what you gonna say then? Now I got no time for no pillow talking ninja, talking bandit. He's a pillow talking bandit. Pillow talking. Now he over there. Now you thinking you winning because now he talking about her, but it wasn't cute when he was talking about you, though, right?
Right. And he told. Now see, that right there should not have been done. And he know how Jag is. Jag is good for throwing things back in somebody's face.
So I've sat there for videos and heard him talking about me. Well, damn it.
Well,
he told her.
Yep.
How you mad at her? He told it.
And they mad at him.
Mad at you? Ain't you mad at her for him pillow talking? Then it's his fault why she ain't talking about the mother and the father and the uncle. Well, goddamn it, he told that too.
He told that too.
But I was getting ready to say that, man. Y'all get out my head. He got a blabber mouth. A blabber mouth. I was getting ready to say he got a blabber mouth.
All the
y'all beat me to the butt.
Yes. And of course, she had to been listening to them too to know that was said. You
Shoot.
don't have to come back and say that.
This
She
ninja
already
gonna
knew because she watching too.
run back and tell everything. Somebody said, look on his page.
He would told us about her diet. Yes, he did. Yes,
I'm gonna
he
look on
did,
his
Miss
page.
Mahogany.
Let me see if I can find him. Let me see if I can find him. What's his name? Yo, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
What's his name? Oh, girl, all I know is Goomba, and they change that every
Look
time.
at this. I'm so
Gerald.
serious.
Gerald.
Look at this. Yo, I'm so serious. Look at this shit. I am serious. I am not friends with this girl. And I guess I don't know how, but she's up and down my Instagram. I'm like, what the fuck? Look at this. She's up. Look at this. She's up and down my Instagram. What is that? I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, is she a walker?
What? And I'm like, see, and I'm
Oh, that looks
being
good.
and I'm
What's that?
being nice, cause
Wait a minute.
no, that
Let
don't
me go
look
check
good.
your Instagram out.
So he can cook too. Our kids say, "Daddy is homie." Oh Lord, I'm like, you inventing them cheap ass plates and stuff. And we ain't gonna talk about the house, but we'll carry on. But she all over. Look at this. Groomer future wife. I can't get away from her. Groomer future wife. That's what I'm saying. What the hell is this? I'm not even her friend. She's up and look at this, up and down. I'm like, what is up with the look at this? Look at this. Look at this.
I'm just gonna say anybody know what they think this is? I don't want to say it out loud, but
Yo, look at this.
oh shoot.
I can't get away from her. I ain't got no beef with her though. But I'm just saying. Look at this. Can y'all see?
I see it.
I'm like, God damn. When does she stop?
Sugar.
Jesus.
What's your Instagram? Ooh, come on back. God damn, what happened?
A Jaguar cooked dinner.
Cooked it where?
I don't know. It just came on my thing.
What is it?
Prime rib steak, cheddar mashed potatoes.
Is that I can see that's corn.
Yeah, and maybe some greens on the side. So that's dinner. My.
That's a lot of meat. Isn't that what's her face?
Who?
Wait, who is that girl too?
Who?
That girl with all them tattoos.
Yeah, that's one who Velvet had went to run with. But let me find him. So they said Boomba Head, right?
Goomba.
They
Well,
said
right
they
at the top.
said they said look for him. Damn it. Is he under King's Council?
You got me. Girl. I don't get into it like that.
That's all the pictures I see. Well, what she said, look for him. I don't see where he at. That to show him when he had hair.
When
I
he
don't
had
see
hair.
it. I don't see it. Does he got another name?
Is that him?
Let me see this. Let me check out Gerald Johnson. I don't know.
Yeah, and his last name Johnson.
Yeah, but I can't click on it. So he's not there.
Yeah,
So
private.
So this is the hat that he wore to say that he was the special unit. That's what he said.
He in a seatbelt.
I don't see no other pictures, so I don't know.
Under Philadelphia, they think.
These are the pictures that he's tagged in, right?
You got me. I don't even play with Instagram. I go on there every now and again.
No, I don't. What's the name am I supposed to be looking under? Because this ain't it.
Somebody in the chat said they think it's Philadelphia.
No, he changed Philadelphia, as you see.
Look
He
at that.
changed Philadelphia to King's Council.
King's Council. He sounds like a Norman Bates. I mean, never mind. Who is that? What is this stuff popping up on mine?
I guess when I went to look for her, I think maybe, but she just every day she's up and down my line. And I'm like, you know, like me personally, I like peace. I don't I'm not a person who wants to smoke. So no, that is King's Council. That is King's Council. I don't see the pictures of none of the pictures of no, I have it, guys. Look, I'm gonna show you.
You found it?
I already have him under King's Council. See? I can't open. See right here? It says King's Council, Gerald Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
So when I click on it, this is all I got. This is it. This is it. That's it.
Goomba looks like a little lost kid.
Okay, highlights. Follow me on Twitch.
Twitch.
So he has to have another name. But this is, as you see, this I can make big. You see, I got King's Council.
Mm-hmm.
I have it.
King's Council podcast. What is the other two names down below his?
No, that's just the highlights that I showed, and then the highlights.
And you can't get in.
Mm-mm.
You might have to follow him.
No, I am following him. Him, I'm following.
Her. Well, she's following you, sugar. She's following you up and down.
And then the Goomba has few. I don't even know why I'm touching this, because I ain't gonna never not see the end of this. I ain't gonna never not see the end of her.
What she call herself? Goomba Head's future. What? Get out.
See, the thing is, when you think that you're giving people a taste of their own medicine, it always backfire on you. It always backfire on you. Let me tell you something. God dang it.
That's just crazy.
I remember being a hothead, right? He posted it in his story. I saw the story. Hold on, what are we looking for? We're probably looking for all his army stuff. And they told me to go there, and I don't see all the army stuff. But if it's in the story, I don't see it. But let me tell you something. I remember when I was young, back in the days, when I had the hot head. I was a hot
in the mind, hot tea.
Yeah, I had the hot head, boy. And sometime I remember one time I was so mad. I'm like, I'm gonna get this person. And God stopped me in my tracks. God said, whatever you can do, you can never do what I could do.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you can think of, I can do better. Mm-hmm. And that's when I learned to let God handle my problems. I've learned to let him.
Lesson.
I've learned that, because what he won't do. That's why enemies sit up there and they attack
Yes, they do.
I don't have to attack you back because he's gonna always handle my battles. But once you take it upon yourself and say, I'm gonna handle it, then
Then
God
you
gonna let
go.
it fall where it may.
Yep. You
God gonna let it fall where it may. That's why some people try to figure out, nah, let them people no, God gonna handle it. He got it.
So
Especially
all she came up here to do is what really?
she came
Nothing.
to speak her piece. I respect her for that. Like I said, I thank her and I respect her for that.
And then
You
you
know,
calling yourself Goomba's future wife? That's probably she probably thought you saw. Did you see all that before she came out?
no,
Uh-huh.
no, not at all. Not at all. Cause you know, I'm not one, I'm not for one to doubt. I'm not the one to kick somebody. I'm not the one to, I got you, or this or that. You understand what I'm saying? Because you gonna have to answer to God for everything.
Yes.
You're gonna answer to God for everything. So if you're in the right, and then hey, you're in the right. If you're in the wrong, I ain't gotta do nothing. I'm covered. But I have to make sure that I do my part too in letting God handle stuff. Because people out here is wicked.
Oh yes.
People out here is wicked.
And I
Yesterday,
realized too.
yesterday, yesterday, her, yesterday, but I didn't really want to speak to him. It was yesterday. I don't know if you heard it or not, but you could definitely check it out. If you want to use it, go right ahead.
Hmm,
Go right ahead. But that was yesterday.
I
And
forgot
when
about.
people come, I make sure I show them respect and stuff like that. I would kick the crap out of someone on the ground, especially if they deserve it. Let me tell you, I don't have to do none of that. I don't have to. Because, like I said, God told me himself, whatever you could think of, I could do better.
He can do better. He can do way
And
better.
he has proven to me, for every enemy I have, when I was
You
younger,
and me both.
when I was
You
younger,
more to take care of
but
for me.
once I got to, because I should get like really mad, boy. And God was like, I got this. When
Mm.
you hear I got this, and then you see it get taken care of,
Oh yes, indeed.
different if you don't see it taken care of,
Oh
but it
yes,
get taken care
indeed.
of.
To do your part, and I've learned this too. When people do things wrong and they think it's right, and they want you to agree with it, well, no. If you're wrong, I'm definitely going to tell you you're wrong, whether you like it or not. You're wrong for that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of that going on in the world today too. What people are doing wrong, they think is right, and they want you to agree with it. What it is?
I remember some people. I remember I got to the point I was so mad. God said, "Go home, go home," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Wow!" He said, "Go home," and I tell you no lie, the person who everything in their life went downhill, everything. I'm like, shit. I could have thought it. I couldn't have thought of this myself.
No, and you couldn't have done it yourself either.
I'm like, wow. When I started seeing for myself, when you
Mhm.
just sit back.
What he can do. Yes. Yes.
Now, I'm not talking about don't get it twisted now. I'm not talking about somebody doing something to me and then we got the thump. That's different. I'm talking about when people do undercover stuff.
And the girl undercover. Ooh, ooh,
And then
ooh.
and then because you know why they keep getting dirty and dirty and dirty and dirty. And
Because they
then
think it's okay.
right. So when God stop it, they stop. Once he stepped, they stop.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't got to do nothing. Nothing. It's a beautiful feeling. Anger gonna get ish done. For some people, I don't get mad no
Good
more because
night.
shit still get done.
Good night, M Thoughts. Good night. Thank you.
Who?
She's saying good night.
Who?
M Thoughts.
I don't see that. Well, good night. I didn't see it yet, but night night.
And yes, anger is energy. And when you angry, it does take a lot out of you.
Like I said, I have learned.
And I
You
have
know,
to. I
some
have to.
people, everybody is different. I have learned.
Well, the difference is, Sugar, we listen to those who do not listen. And when they get in trouble, what
Cut
do
on.
they say? Oh, God, it's God's fault. God, why you let me keep going through this? Well, he told you to stop, but you decided to keep going. So what are you asking him for?
Cut on. My chat is all the way on, but
Okay.
sometimes, with the delay, y'all will see something before I see it.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been through that too. Suge, not for me to step forward, for him to step forward. And when he said, Deanna, stand still, stand
Yeah,
down,
that's it. When
stand
he
down,
said,
stand back,
that's
don't you
what I'm
move.
talking. See, it's different when you're doing something, but when you hear stand still,
Mm.
that
Be
means
like,
he got it. That means he
refrain.
got it. That means he got it. And it has never felt me yet.
Mm.
Cause see, when it was done on my hands, I kept staying in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
He's
and
done a
then
lot for me too. He's kept me out of trouble too. I thank God he's kept me out of a lot of trouble. But if he didn't, and I would have acted upon it, I would be sitting behind a wall.
yeah, I'll be right there with you, girl.
Yeah, I'll be sitting behind a wall, wondering what did I do?
Yeah.
What did I do? Did I do
No,
that?
but being angry is an emotion,
Mission
and,
emotion.
and it makes you do stuff. But I'm
Yes, it
like,
does.
far as when somebody else is foul, I'm not stooping down to your level. I'm not blocking my blessings because when God said, "Be still," my hands are clean,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen shit happen to every enemy that came against me.
Yeah.
Something has always happened to them.
Yes. Yeah. I had a friend like that.
I remember, I
She was
remember
a friend.
one person I had beef with. Next thing you know, car accident. I would never have thought of that. Paralyzed. I got so many testimonies where when
Me
I didn't
too.
do
Chuck.
nothing, things have happened.
Mhm.
Paralyzed.
And when you sit there and worry about it, I get this all the time. Deanna, you're worrying about the wrong thing.
God takes too long in
No,
doing
no, he's
stuff
right
like
on
that.
time. It's just you that's doing the worrying. It's just
Mm-mm.
you that's acting.
Nah, I've seen that. No, and it happens immediately.
Yeah, it
And I
does.
don't have that many enemies because I literally stay to myself.
Myself. I do too.
I go out. You know, I do my programs and stuff like that. But you still get enemies like that. But I'm telling you, it's gotten to the point when they say the cat got caught your tongue, and I literally stopped, couldn't say nothing. God said, "Be still,
Be
go
still.
home. Don't do this." And
Stand fast.
I
Don't
tell
give up.
you, no lie, baby. Enemies was dealt with and things that I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't. Everybody fall. You can't just keep doing dirt to people and think
No,
nothing is going to happen.
gonna happen. Well, some people think like that though. Some people really think that nothing's going to happen to them when they do people wrong. Well, no, because when he come back, he's the comeback king. What you mean? You messing with my child? She ain't messing with you. Let me help you.
And I am protected because I remember I had this lady and she did all that practice and stuff. And one day we was arguing over something. And the next thing you know, God said, go upstairs, go on home.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever she thought that she was going to put on me, ambulance came and got her ass that night. She almost died of an asthma attack.
Mm,
Don't
mm.
tell, don't tell me.
Don't tell me about my God. Don't you tell me, girl.
And
Mm-mm-mm.
then she was really into that. But when people was protected, especially like, cause see, sometimes, what's up, boss lady?
He has his
Sometimes
hands on
things,
you.
sometimes things you may get mad at something, just like an Eve by you,
Mm-hmm.
and you sit up there and you do these things, and you go to get people back. And what if you're wrong?
What if you're wrong?
What if you're wrong? And then you set this in motion. You set it in motion. What if you're wrong?
Right.
Unless you see something like with your own eyes, people could tell you anything.
Anything.
What if you're wrong?
And even sometimes your eyes are deceiving.
Yeah. People
Discernment.
people lie and you like, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And what if you're wrong?
What if
What
you're
if
wrong?
it was a misunderstanding? What if you just could have talked it out?
Yeah. Work it out.
And if you got to get somebody back that bad, they ain't had no business in your life. They ain't had no business in your life. But, people sit back, and especially on this social media, they go out of their way to get you. Out of their way. And I'm like, my God. I'm like, nah, I got kids to worry about, got my grandkids, and I got people to worry about. And
And
then
right. In
and
your
then
real life.
and when I mean kids, I mean hundreds of kids.
Why should we both be worrying about what these people are? There's just something we will see down the street, up the street. You will see this stuff in real life and not just on YouTube. This
Yeah.
stuff is real, but they're playing on people's emotions. You ain't get my emotions on that, Eki. No, man. You already look like you whole crazier than me anyway.
Is that her sound like that, or is that just?
No, that was you.
That's not me.
Oh, maybe because I'm trying to listen to it. Okay. How y'all doing?
Hey, boss lady.
We was having a general conversation about that young lady and
No, we just speaking in general,
general
period. Because
and
I don't want her to think that it's anything about her. We're just speaking in general, and she just happened to be the topic, but we're not really talking about her. Like me, I don't believe in like me. I don't believe in like kicking somebody when they're down. They down already. I like a lot of things. That's just me. I don't believe it. Somebody's down or they effed up or whatever. Because I'm like, everybody deserves mercy. Because you never know when it's gonna be you.
Mm-hmm.
mercy, mercy me.
Mm-hmm.
Things ain't what
Oh, things ain't what
to
they
be.
used to be. No.
Oh no.
You
All
know
these
what?
ways
Speaking of that,
coming.
I seen a girl that was sort of kind of like me and her had sort of kind of beef, and when I walked in the store, she was looking real nervous and she started jittering around. And
Mm.
I had to walk towards her to go where I was going. And I just walked over there. I said, "Hi, Stephanie." She was like, "Oh, hi." And then she got, uh, started speaking and was friendly, but you could tell she was kind of nervous at first. She didn't know how to react because of the. But that was in the past, girl. That's like 10 to 15 years ago. Why would I still want to be holding that in, or whatever it was? I done forgot.
Not according to every war book
Right.
ever written. Mercy isn't in
No,
there.
for everyone.
Uh, well,
Mercy
I,
isn't.
what I mean by mercy, I mean like when somebody's already down. I don't get nothing out of, especially when you didn't do nothing to me. I just not gonna. You're already down. I'm not gonna kick you when you're down. When you get back up, I'll feel better. You're stronger. You're already down. Like, but I'm not. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm not. But every book of war, even if I was in war, things gonna work out on my favor. It's gonna work out on my favor because number one, like, only thing that really matters to me is life and death. Anything else I don't really care about because death is permanent.
Well, if
Even
we don't show mercy,
even if you go to another plateau, even if it's I won't see you. I won't see you in that body anymore on this earth while I'm here. Even
how
if
do
it
we expect God to
transform
have
or
mercy?
whatever. Anything else, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you come from my side of the streets, especially in the 80s, and I done seen everything. I've been
Right.
in the middle of sweet swipers. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
I remember when it was so bad, especially out here in Brooklyn, when that damn crack was out and I'm telling you, I remember sitting. It was a freaking it was supposed to be a park, but it was empty. And then next thing you know, they was shooting all over. I just happened to put my head down. That bullet said ping. And then next thing you know, it was a ray of bullets. One caught me in my knee. But
Oh,
everything else missed me. It
mm,
missed me. Now I
mm.
had to run home, and then the whole thing was full of glass, and not none got stuck in my. I had to run home bare. Like I said, I've been there. I've done that. That's why I'm relaxed now, because everything's gonna get done. I have been always been protected because I do what's right.
What you mean God sir shows mercy sometimes? What does that most to mean? Maya.
God shows mercy to his chosen,
But
and
God,
even
even God
his
doesn't.
even the
No,
Gentiles, the
sometimes
one that believeth in him.
no.
Now,
If he's going now, if he's for
our
war,
enemy.
he's for war. But like I
Mm-hmm.
said, with everybody relationship they have with him, they have with him. My relationship is he has always protected me.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Not even knowing, but me too, until I realized, okay.
I remember standing on the corner, and I've never seen a sweet sweeper ever. Who remember the sweet sweepers?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Had you ever been around in one?
No, no, we didn't
Oh.
have that out here.
We was on the corner, sweet sweeper, tore that corner up. It missed me.
Mm.
And we was running those sweet. That's when they had that would clear a whole block up. It'll clear it up. Okay. I remember watching people crossing the street, pow, 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 watching them go right in the street. I done seen so many pass away right in front of my eyes. Brooklyn wasn't no joke.
No
Okay.
joke.
None. I've seen it.
That's
I
why they
lived
started.
it.
That's why they started calling it Crooklyn.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. That's when they started calling it Crooklyn. You understand what I'm saying? I've seen it all. Been there, done that. I've even seen friends who used to sit up in each other's house, calling calling each other mother, mommy. And the next thing you know, they pulling out. And I remember when I first seen that daggone
I know
nickel
you did,
plated.
Sister Fundi Fee. All I can hear you saying in the back of my head is, "How's that working out for you?" In your Fundi Fee voice, I keep hearing that.
As I was saying, I remember watching, and they used to pull out the nickel plated, baby. I've seen them pull out the nickel plate. I don't see so
And
many
those
people.
were popular.
I don't seen so many people drop in front of me. I done said goodbye. to so many people. Just, it was like a privilege to make it to 18. And if you made it to 21, god damn it. And if you made it to 25, you was considered old, because a lot of people didn't make it. You know what I mean? I done been to so many freaking funerals. It's ridiculous. And this was before 25. I remember when you couldn't walk no street. You had to pray just to come out the daggone building. I remember all the jumps. This block against that's why I can be relaxed now.
I know they was citing block to block out and all that crazy stuff. One corner against the other corner and shit.
Well, it wasn't the corners for us, but maybe the corners for y'all. Yeah, but it
Well,
was.
y'all had them corner stores and stuff out there. That's why y'all had the corners, because y'all
Yeah, but
got
it
all.
wasn't. Yeah, but it wasn't really the corner fighting the corner. It was like the block fighting the block.
Who is MB?
Nature
Nature
Boy.
Boy. Why
Oh,
isn't God having mercy on Nature Boy's children? First of all, I can't explain that, but what I would say is sometimes people always create their own problems and then ask God why he didn't do this.
yeah.
God, why he didn't do that. If he gave you supposed to be free
Free choice.
free will, if he gave you free will, we created a lot of these things we created.
Yep.
We created.
And I look at it like this: if he took you out the first time, and then you go back again, then he take you out again, and you keep going back. Originally, whose fault is it?
And then he gave you discernment.
Yep. Oh my goodness, that kind of thing. Oh,
He
shit.
gave you discernment. You didn't know how to use your discernment. Like all of these things that's going on, we the people created it. So now we want a savior, like even us now, we could just cut certain things off. Like even the Zeus channel. We the consumers watch it. We can turn it off.
Yep.
Then it would be no more. A lot of these stores we complain about, we don't have to spend our money there. Store closed.
Mm-hmm.
And God,
we don't want to think of
wants to do
right, but we don't want to say, we don't want to sit back and think of the things that we need to change.
right.
Yeah, it has to be developed. Exactly. But some people don't want to develop it. Some people want to see blind. Some people want to follow. Some people want to follow.
But if God wanted to save NB, did
Yes, ma'am, big sister.
Did they follow him?
Huh?
I mean, when people say, with that MB stuff, well, did they follow God? Was they really about God, or was they about a fake persona? You got to follow God for God to say, just like Suge was saying, she knew God been with her a long time. I knew he'd been with me a long time too. But when he decided to save them children, did they save themselves first? Did the mother save them?
We put ourselves in a lot of predicaments, which we could solve. The babies are innocent,
yes,
but they parents put them in that
situation.
So now, what does the parents do to get them out of that? A lot of problems.
All right, thank you.
Like even
Linda Anderson. See you later, baby.
A lot of things. Okay, Linda, take care, sweetie. I understand a lot of things are not fair, but that's man-made. A lot of things are not fair, but it's man-made. Like I'm not telling nobody. I'm only telling people my experience.
Right, too.
Like if you have your experience, this is my experience. And I have been in the middle of too much stuff, and I'm still living here today.
Mm-hmm.
Which I should not be here. I should
Hmm.
not be here, but I am.
Hmm.
Amen, sister girl. Me too.
Right. To each his own. That's
Mm,
just like me. I accept everybody. Like if you believe, you don't believe, but what I accept it all. I accept it all. And I don't mind learning from people who have other ways of saying stuff and doing stuff. I'm just telling my testimony, you know. But if you believe in something, that's beautiful. Let's learn about it. Let's talk about it. I don't have problems with that neither, because there's always a lesson in everything.
and everything.
It's a lesson in everything. I'm not gonna be like, so like, I don't want to hear you. Yeah, I would like to hear what you got to say.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get something out of it, it's beautiful.
Yes, ladies. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's beautiful. If you have another lesson and another way, and you learn something else, and you have different teachings, that's fine.
Yep. Show me where
We're
that.
supposed to we're supposed to exchange information.
Yep. We're supposed to learn from one another.
Yeah, we got to learn from one another, exchange information. But I would never call nobody wrong. But just like people study Buddhism. It's a lot of lessons in that too. We may not have to believe in it, but they got a good lot of lessons in there.
Right.
There's a lot of good lessons in
Everything is a
everything.
learning lesson. Just show discernment in it. Don't let it take you down. I call the rabbit hole. Just learn. Like we're talking right now. This is learning. This is educational. I mean, I've never looked into boot boot. Okay.
Buddhism.
Yep. Yep. You said that word. I've never looked into that because my mind never took me there.
See, on the streets of New York, people fail to realize we come across
Yeah.
some of
Really.
everything back in the days before the drugs and stuff hit, you know.
That was a
So,
learning lesson too.
right, so we always was around knowledge,
Nope.
and it was different knowledges, but we was always
Around.
around it.
Yep.
We was around the 5%ers. We was around the Israelites. We was around the Muslims. We was around the Christians. We was around the spiritual people. We was around the people who studied being a witch.
Yeah.
Like I've been around all of them, because it's a melting pot of everything. So some of everything I have heard of, because that's all they was doing back then. They all, especially black people, they was all about finding knowledge. So shit, you be on this bench, they talking about one thing. You're on the next bench, they talking about the next thing.
Yep. Yep.
So I have a little summer everything, because that's what was thought. I mean, to the point everybody started changing their names. You couldn't call them this name no more. Couldn't call them that one no more. Been there, done that. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when you're in a melting pot. When you're in a melting pot. So this person's practicing this, for this person practicing that. This person practicing this person practicing that. God bless them. God bless them.
Yep.
You had then, especially the
You got
spiritual ones.
wait a minute, man. You got what kind of friends?
Satan is
He
your
had Satan
girl.
as his friends.
That one I stay away from.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I mean, go on with that some more. Are you afraid to be around this friend? Because well, do you not believe they jump from place to place, person to person? Or tell me a little more about that. I ain't deep into it, but I want
I
to know.
used to read about that,
I
and then
believe everybody has a little bit of that in them. It's just not in one person. That's in everybody, but it's just how
Well,
you
yeah,
handle
we
your.
all have some. We all have good and evil in us. Yeah,
hold up. Speak for yourself.
it depends
Okay.
on
I mean, at times everybody has
you
done
want to
something that
activate that part.
That's not
ev-
Satanism, though. I
No,
don't
that's
know what
not
you're talking
Satanism.
about.
That's just
Okay, okay,
You
I know
can't
what I'm saying.
Satanism is some people who practice
Right.
worshiping the devil, right? Am I right?
You got the Satanism and you got the Luciferianism. Them are
Oh,
two different things.
Yes, they are.
Them are two different things.
Yes, they are.
So, but me,
There's
like
some.
I said, I like I said, I choose to follow this. Whoever follow that, everybody follow what they want to follow. God bless you.
God bless.
But I'm just saying, you know, for the people, like for me, I know when I called out that name in the name of Jesus, when people don't like to say that, but
Nope.
or they say God, but it worked for me.
It
So
worked for me
so
too.
if following Satanism works for you, like everybody got to do what works for them.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's just like I knew people who used to study witchcraft, and I knew people who used to study voodoo. And then I think one lady, when I was young, and the lady was like, "Yes, I'm going to do a spell. I want my husband back." And then and then I was like, I couldn't never understand that, because I'm like, what if you do all of that and then you grow out of that man and you don't want him no more?
Uh-huh.
And then now you stuck with him. See, at
Uh-huh.
that moment in time, people make choices and they don't know the long run of them choices, because things change. So now, I want my ex. And I even seen one on YouTube the other day. And if you want your man back, you do this. I'm like, shit. If I gotta go through all of that to get a man, I don't want you. If he left, goodbye. If whatever I had you did not want, I'm not putting nothing on you to come back. I want you to come back to me for me. I'm not trying to trick nobody, because then it's not authentic. And I like things to be authentic. I like for stuff to be authentic. I don't like, oh, well, in the back of my mind, well, the only reason why you love me because I had to put a spell on you. You know what I'm saying? That's why you love me. And then now he's around, he's being the best man ever. And then you realize you're still not happy. Because
Right.
now you done met this new guy at the job, or this new guy in the street that tickle your fancy, and you like, damn, now I don't put this guy, now I got this ninja here, but everything you do for a reaction, for every
Sister
action,
Fundi, do you
get a
mean when you
reaction.
say noble? Excuse me. When you say noble, do you mean loyal?
She means very, good people, prominent people,
Yeah.
the people that she know. And I know a lot of people, they're not Satanists, but they're atheists, but I you know, but like I said, I like for things. She said, I said, she said noble.
She said noble.
Right.
Oh, she said she I wouldn't even want H back. Who's H? I
Him,
gotta learn
I
the.
believe. But like I said, anything that I have to manipulate, then I like the natural progression of stuff.
Yeah.
I like the natural progression of stuff, and I want to be enough. So if you're not meant for me and I wasn't enough, I'm not doing nothing to bring you back. Bye. Goodbye. I'm not doing nothing, because
I
if you did
ain't
me dirty,
all
if you
that.
did me dirty, you're gonna have bad luck anyway. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be fucked up anyway. I know a lot of people who follow different faith as well. Good people. Yeah. 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 See, that's what I said. So anybody can sit up there and say they testimony
Yeah.
of, what, how has their life changed and what they, but that's a beautiful thing. Like I said, it's all about exchanging information. It's all is about exchanging. This is just because I'm up here and you hear me, but that go for anybody. I don't need people to agree, but
Mm-mm.
that's just my testimony.
And like the old folks say, eat the meat and throw away the bones, you know?
Yeah, yeah, exactly, boss lady. I eat the meat and throw away the bones
Hmm.
because I have learned from some of everybody. I've learned from some of every single body. I am not a Christian, so I have left that alone. I I remember when I was young, I used to be so happy. And then when I noticed I started going to church, I started getting sick.
Mm-mm.
And then God said to me, something ain't right there.
Right.
And I stopped going and I started reading the books myself. And
Mm-hmm.
once I started reading the book myself, I'm like, that's not what I'm learning in church.
Nope.
But I remember when I used to be young grads, I couldn't wait to go to church. I couldn't wait for Sunday to come. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I used to be just like the happiest person. And then as I got older, I just kept getting sick. I'm like, why does I feel sick when I'm walking in this place? I'm like, nah. Then I started, that discernment started kicking in, and I started
Mm-hmm.
feeling the real energy. And I'm like, these people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, 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 no. And then that's
People.
why people, when it got down to the point where I had to follow you,
Uh-uh.
that turned me off. I'm not following nobody.
Now, my uncle was a pastor, and I called him Jim Jones because they did do the Kool-Aid test twice. And I went home and told my mama, don't you make me go back to my uncle's church again. Because his name is now Jim Jones, and that's what I call him. How you doing, Jim Jones?
Mm.
That's not my name. Well, yes, it is. If you acted like him, because he was acting like the Jim Jones they portrayed that you saw on that documentary.
Hell no.
Girl, they did. Wait, they was doing a oil baptism, and I thought they was warming up the pots for to fry some chicken. I
Mm.
thought they was getting ready.
Uh-huh.
I thought they was getting ready to cook. I'm like, yeah, give me some chicken, some food. Do you know they were jumping in this pool because they called it a baptism?
In
I
some
said,
hot grease?
no, I thought they was just gonna, put the oil in the pot. You getting ready for some food. I thought they
Oh,
told me,
okay, yeah.
yeah, no, no. God didn't say for me to get in no oil. He told me water and no, And I called my uncle Jim Jones. Yes, I did for a long time. Mm-mm. And then you write with the Christian word. That's how they. That's how I was lured in to church. Come on in here. You're a Christian. Like, well, wait a minute. No, my mom asked me to come because you're my uncle, and she told me come visit your church. I never said that's who I was. God never said that's who I was. Why are you labeling me? I'm not going to be a label. As soon as somebody say I'm a Christian, I'm
Mm.
away.
Yeah, huh. Okay, then you be programmed to make you think you feel better. See, the thing with that is, and God saved me because you know, well, I would never. Even though I still love church, certain things I just God always said,
Mm-mm.
So certain things I never fell for because I use discernment. Like my discernment is like boom, like I smell it before it's coming.
Yeah.
So, and I used to always try to figure out.
Because
I
you're
used to
the
always try to figure out, you know, like back when we used to go, the church was more about the family. The pastor lived in the church. It wasn't all them. I'm like, why are we poor and we still giving these people our money?
our money.
I
Girl.
can't understand. That's like even when I look at these artists and these stars, and
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, they
Oh,
always,
you
oh,
know,
we real people, and we real people, and sometimes we tired, we having bad days. But every time you see us, you asking for our money.
our money.
You always, oh, we got this coming out, we got that coming out. But
But when
when
did
you
you ever help the community? Who did you
right,
help?
every time they come out and we see them, they're promoting something. And they always say, support the movie, support the record, support the this. But then you get mad when people, you want us to do this for you, but oh, I don't want to give an interview, or I don't want to do this. And the same people, the lower level people that support you, and then them the same people you can't get an interview with. They don't want to talk to you. You got to be high and mighty, but you're constantly showing me commercials or going on talk shows. Well, support this, buy this book, do
The
this,
lower
do
level
that.
people never even see them, sis.
Yeah. And I'm like, well,
And
damn, I didn't got no
They've
more
been
money for
making money
y'all.
off the lower level people anyway to make them rich.
Yeah. But they always coming to us for support in their $1 billion and $1 trillion business. But then when we want to speak to them, oh, they too good to speak to them. But then you just tell us to support you. That's why I say, that's why I be like, man, listen, discernment and balance, always keeping justice in mind is
What's
what
that one
I
preacher that
encourage.
had all that money hidden in the wall until a flood came?
I forgot.
He
Oh
swerving
God.
down, he ain't had no money, right? And when that flood hit his church, all that money come out the walls. I
Well,
said,
good for him, cause we getting ready to go a moneyless soon.
oh yeah, it's coming. It's
We
coming.
going
Because now
moneyless soon.
credit score,
But
they don't
me,
go by your credit score. They go by rent. If you pay rent, if you pay a mortgage, that's what your credit score is going to be about.
they're gonna go by everything, because it's gonna be, it's not even the fact about the credit. It's the fact that it's gonna be moneyless soon.
Mm-hmm.
So they can have control over you. Because wherever you go, they're gonna want, even in New York, they are stopping the little metro cards and stuff. And now you're gonna have to use your bank card, and you can just tap it. Why?
That
Because they want to know any and everywhere
go.
you are at.
Yeah. It's that chip.
And in the minute, like if they feel something is wrong, they're cutting your access up to your money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, well, they can stop. I got money in the bank, or money. I mean, I got money in the wall, or money in the floor. What you going to do with it?
They
It's,
want to control us.
I don't know what she drinking, but
Oh,
I just got to read her till she finish.
she must have
oh,
ice.
drinking some water with one of these little plastic bottles is making heck noise.
Mm.
Is it
We
ice?
are not the lower people; they are the higher ups, because they need our money. Exactly.
Hi,
Yeah,
Sandra.
Africans Americans aren't making a stink yet.
Right.
That's because this been planned many years ago, and
Yep.
they're doing it to you slowly but surely. They're
Yep.
doing it to you slowly but surely.
Yeah, they want everybody to have their money on some kind of card or something,
Yep.
and they
So
want it to be Bank of America. They want it to be FDA insured.
Not the fact that it's FDA insured. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you go. Even if you use the prepaid, they want to know. The thing about that is knowing where you're at, where you're
Yep.
going, where you spend your money, and then the minute they like, if you're not on a run and you on the up, that's fine. That's why a lot of these stores now is giving you them little keychains and using it for discounts. Why? They know where you at. They know where you shopping.
Uh-huh.
I remember even with the Metro cards in New York, that's basically show what time you got on the train, what time you got back on the train, what train stop you got on from.
Mm-hmm.
It's to the point that police is not even outside anymore because they're using social media. Why? Because they are not getting intertwined in y'all out there doing nothing. After it's done, we'll look on the computers and come find you. But they're not there to stop anything anymore. They're not stopping a lot of stuff
Wait, hold
until
on.
until after
Let's
it
say
happens.
let's say a big old hello to Sandra from Kingston, Jamaica.
I spoke to her. Hi, Sandra.
Hey Sandra, what happened, baby? What happened, Styly?
They did
What
the.
happened, Sandra? How you girl? Best to get most your money out the bank. Philly water is contaminated from chemical
That is,
spills.
yeah.
And everyone get a text message and they want to buy the water. You can say get your money out the bank, but once the money finally go clipless, when it goes paperless, what are you going to do? It's going paperless. What you going to do?
They
It's
want
going to
you.
have to be on the card because
Yeah.
nobody's accepting cash.
Nope.
That's why they're getting the cashiers out. They're making. They even got the thing where um with the face recognition for every time you go shopping,
Yeah, and
you got the
and
they got the
also
face
since they have that.
recognition. But boss, if you don't stop cutting me up, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. They
Go ahead,
also
baby.
have that thing now on your debit card. You could just take a picture of a check, and the money will go on your card.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. They got it to the point to even with the Amazon, and it's not even supposed to show your face, but it shows your body movement and what you put in the cart, and it tallies it like it's like the camera or whatever is in the cart, whatever you put in your cart, they taking it off your they taking it out your bank account. Now they got the palm pay where you put your hand on on the machine. They got that. If I'm not, is that Amazon or something else? Panera, they're using it with Panera or whatever. So they tricking you to get them little daggone chips and stuff, and so you can pay for this or use your ID for this and use that. This world is changing, baby. That's why I'm glad I'm older in Walmart. Hey, Lady Powell. Yeah, even at Walmart, there is going to be less people. So these kids better get into tech. You better either get into tech, be a truck driver, or something that's containing driving, or a nurse or something where machines have not replaced yet. But these small time jobs, these machines are replacing you. And people thought it was cute when it says self checkout. I'm like, no, I don't want self checkout. Number one, I don't work here. If I have a problem, at least a cashier is there. Even when you go to McDonald's, used to be a lot of workers there. It's like two people down. Now they want you to order these things. So all they're doing is gathering the food. When I could just say what I want. No, now I gotta look through it. I'm like, no, I want a cashier. A lot of people losing their daggone jobs. Hey y'all, I've been reading my family. Now, what's good? What's up? God wants his people if you're listening. Yes, 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 yes. Lady Powell, that is correct. On my waking up, I heard my oldest brother said, "Where she at in my mom's room?" And I had a feeling she whatever. I don't want to say that word. I heard his voice clear as waking up. Ooh. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I like me. I don't believe in like me. I don't believe in manipulating anything. I believe whatever happens is going to happen. And unless like we got a thump or something, I'm too old to be thumping. I'm calling popo on you real quick. On popo on you real quick. I ain't thumping. I ain't doing none of that stuff. Them days over. I don't fought
Wait a
enough.
minute.
Hmm.
See,
I
so when we supposed to be having an earthquake in California? But I live in California, so where you hear that at?
She said California is about. So what you need to do is look it up.
Yeah.
There is a company that has YouTube channels saying it's easier to get the chip in your body. I'm not getting that chip. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. Sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Cause see, with this new world they got coming, baby, that Jackson shit gonna be for real, okay? And it's gonna be mainly for this world is gonna be mainly for the rich. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, it's gotten so bad. Is that's why you gotta be careful who you even deal with on YouTube. It's gotten so bad. People are so fucking wicked that I really don't even want to deal with them. Like especially when it comes down to business and stuff like that. Because if you let me know you wicked, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people got to the point people don't even want to send cash app because I heard homeboy said, "Oh yeah, I got your cash app up. Your name is on it." So people don't understand how much money that they're not getting because of being in the beef sector. People may send you the super chats because you're not getting their name or nothing. You're just getting the super chat. But like far as like cash app, people don't even want the cash app because people don't know if you're gonna be friend or foe. People got to make a decision. Are you
Yeah,
going
well,
to are you
cash.
for business or not? Because
Yeah.
even yeah, the cash app people get your little name or whatever, and then they blowing you up, and then if you're doing business with people like I'm not sending you my address. That was people who have to. It's gotten so freaking wicked. When I heard homeboy say that the other day, you forgot you sent me a cash app, and now you want to talk about me, but I got your name, and I'm like, God damn. That's why I tell people, if you want to do something, stand on it, and whatever they say, fuck it. Because like I said, I done been there, done that in the real world. Been there, done that in the real world. Stand on it and like F it. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm just simply not going to do it. But there are people who's in that business. But if I know you're in that business, you can't sell me nothing. You can't sell me nothing. Because there ain't no friend today, foe tomorrow. And now you mad. Well, let me dox you and let me get back at you and let me put you on the front street. Now I'm like, and the stuff they doxing happened 20 years ago. I'm like, I hear that shit. Well, they used to. So what? How do some people can do something in their lives has changed, but you're doing videos on people who did something 20 years ago, but their life didn't change? You want people to look at you as a changed person, but you're doxing somebody or something happened 50 million moons ago. I'm like, I can't, I can't. But there are sectors for that, and there's nothing wrong with that neither. But I'm not having no bad luck on me. I'm not having the bad luck on me. Self check. I'm going to get a discount for working at your register. Hello, and hello. I don't be like never going to them damn Cash App. And then I went to the damn self check just one time, and they added me an extra thing. They lucky I ain't go back and get them. They got, and then they got all of this technology. But when they were sitting up there robbing people because they was duplicating their cards, why y'all didn't get people their money back? Y'all didn't have no technology for that though, right?
No, they can't find the money, and money gone.
Mm-hmm.
Money in the clouds somewhere.
Oh no, this is we just talking today, child girl. You can still watch the replay, but we just chapping it up today. We just chapping it up today. And I just feel bad for women, who, you know, keep getting that yeah, the high tech, yeah. And talk about people robbing them. No, y'all robbing people. You know what I mean? People, cards got duplicated in Walmart and all these other damn stores. And I'm not talking about the mom and pops.
Right.
And they didn't even issue nothing. Walmart didn't issue an apology. Cause my thing is, how did it get on your register? I can understand the mom and pops. And you know how many people went without? They didn't issue a sign. Well, we're closing down somewhere else because we're getting robbed. What about all the people who got robbed in your store?
For years.
Because and how did them people, when did they take time to put them things on your register? That people every time you swipe your card, you gotta pray that even though I be touching it, looking in the side, but they getting so sophisticated with it. People gotta pray when they check their balance, they still have a balance. Oh, they did them people from the EBT dirty. I just had a lady call me 90 years old. 90 or not, no, guy, 94 years old. And they got him. And then you got these stupid people. Well, that's the government money. And why was they buying? Ninja, shut up. All right, when people always got something to say, shut up. You don't know
Yeah.
what age bracket. Now that man had to now go a whole month because that is not covered. So you do not get your food stamps back. Because people call me because I'm in the system. I'm not in the system, but I do a lot of stuff in the community. So they call me and ask me certain things, and can I help? I'm like, that you ain't getting back. Sorry. So they done hacked the EBT. They done hacked your debit card, and well, we're closing Walmart. Well, then I can see they'd be like, yo, we sorry that all these things are happening in our store. No, you want us to feel sorry for you because you're talking about people robbing when y'all robbing people. And then it's bad because people didn't want to buy online because their cars was getting duplicated. Now you can't even go to a regular supermarket because you get everywhere to where you see people getting robbed. They just getting robbed. It's crazy. It's crazy. I ain't got nothing sweet. Oh man. I done ate all the goodies. I checked the machine. Yeah, you gotta check the machines. Just like that scam with all them daggone stars. They knew what they was doing by using them entertainment people. Now look at all of them. Got caught up in that crypto scam, bringing people to that crypto scam and knowing it was a scam. Look how many names is in that scam.
Yeah.
And what we do, We keep following these artists. Well, check. They get paid to do them damn commercials. Duh.
Okay, I think I'm ready. God tag it.
Yeah,
Don't ask me what I'm doing.
all right, baby. They get paid to do them commercials. And look at all of them names that is named with that crypto scam stuff.
Oh, that was huge.
Mm-hmm.
They was running that, and then people were running because, oh, this rapper said this rapper said it. Okay, they ain't getting my little bit of monies.
And they be trying to convince you that's the new way to go.
Yep.
Get in now. Okay.
Even with the cousins, same thing. It's good for you. You should take it.
Now give me a second.
Nope. Let me think for myself. You trying to force me to believe you, because who are you again? You ain't done nothing for me. Why should I believe you? Heck, I thought some of those basketball players, it was the old ones. Whew, Jesus, Lord help me. Lord, you know I'm fat. I'm fat. And so what? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for y'all to hear that. I am fat. I eat late at night. Don't we, Suge?
I don't know what she sound like she done start doing something. She probably going to get a snack too.
Boss lady, I do. I'm always snacking, and then I'll go.
I used to be like that, girl. I used to weigh 230 something pounds, and they cut my ass. I had surgery. They cut my motherfucking ass in half.
Oh.
And I had a major surgery, and now I'm back to my normal weight, which is 150 pounds, girl.
I weigh 170.
Yes.
170.
I don't even know how to act with my body now, because I was so used to carrying that weight around.
Yeah, I was heavy until diabetes hit.
Well, I had pre-diabetes at first, and then they started getting it under control, so I never had to got all the way to diabetes.
Whew.
So I was glad for that. But now that I changed my diet a lot and everything too. I really did. Because I used to eat a lot of Mexican food and everything and all. I mean, boy, and I'd be cooking it myself, all kinds of food.
Did you say Mexican food?
I love Mexican food.
Girl, stop it. Stop it.
Telling you, I could throw down on some. I was at Jim Boy's today. Yesterday.
We have several Mexican restaurants.
And out here, the Jim Boy's taco place that we have out here, girl, they got them border boys in there cooking. Them little ladies and border Mexican ladies in there from across the water. They be burning, girl.
I used to live next door to a Mexican family.
Did they used to give you tamales?
Oh, girl. Every time they would cook, they would give me a plate. Yes. I said, normally I don't eat other people's food, but I'm going to watch you. I'm going to watch you.
I know that's right. Mommy, coffee, wine, and water.
You too little. You need some weight on you, mommy. You too little. What? Girl, fix me some beans and rice, and you got it going on. Just some beans and rice. That's what I want, some beans and rice. Beans and rice. I sat on that porch, and I ate so much till my stomach hurt.
I know that's right.
It was good, because it was good.
They make it fresh and everything, man.
Yes, they don't be playing around like some restaurants be playing around with the food. No.
They chopping up all them vegetables and had that stuff. Ooh.
What'd you call it? Coffee? I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
He said I'm Mexican. Oh, Sugar probably went and took a a wee break. I told her she needed to start doing that, girl. Take a break. Go get your
Oh, wait a minute.
bathroom.
Okay.
Shoot. That's what I did. I got to go bathroom. And then I got to get ready for.
Yeah, she's still in here. She's just doing something.
Bathroom, snack. We regroup.
I'm full. I had my dinner. I had meatloaf and green beans and potatoes and some rice-a-roni.
Ooh. Ooh, that all sounds good. I just made me a chicken salad.
Yeah, that wasn't today's. Not today's.
I didn't want to eat nothing too big because I was already up half the night anyway because I don't sleep. And that's when I get the most.
You gotta start taking that melatonin. That melatonin helps you go to sleep.
I tried melatonin. I got all kinds of sleeping pills, boss lady. They don't work.
You gotta take that melatonin. You gotta lay down first. You gotta lay down for about 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and then take it. Don't take it and then lay down and think you're going to go right to sleep. Lay down, relax about 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then take it and as you laying down.
Because, when I lay down, I'll be ready to go, but then I don't. And then I'm thinking of food because I smell food. Yeah, I'll be in that world of food. And my next door neighbor, she be cooking all hours of the night, so I smell her food.
Okay, well then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go around your house and put you some plug-ins in, so you won't be selling all that plug.
I put my wax in my wax candle thing so I wouldn't smell the food. It didn't work. I was like, one night I was going to sleep and I said, I smell potatoes. Somebody is cooking potatoes. Oh, somebody's cooking steak. And here's she over cooking potatoes and steak. You want some? No, I don't need none. I just want to go to sleep. So yeah, I have that issue. Going to sleep, not going to sleep. It depends. I'm actually stuck on watching.
Yeah. Big Sister Fundi said melatonin is a slight sedative. She said you turn off all the lights and then lay down and take like I was telling you.
Fundi, I be totally in the dark except I put on thunderstorms. That usually puts me to sleep, but lately it hasn't been. Always got something running through my mind,
Yeah.
Brain don't shut off.
That's like me. Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, I'll be all up in the Bible reading. And then, of course, I'll be all up in ID. And I'm always into something instead of saying.
Oh, yeah.
ID.
Our melatonin is light sensitive. That's why we always up to don't be getting no sleep.
I'll put on.
You wear like the blindfolds at night. Is that what you're saying, sis?
Who, me? No.
I'm talking to Fundi.
Oh, okay. No, Fundi. I listen to thunderstorms, so my TV does go black. Usually that does put me to sleep, but I don't know what's going on now. Something must be going on. And sometimes, not sometimes, I say it all the time. The Lord must want me to know something since I ain't going to sleep.
No, that's not true. Your body needs rest. And the more rest you get, the better you feel. The better you're going to, work. Where your body going to work, the more rest you get.
I mean, it's normal for me. This is my normal. Weird to say, but it is my normal.
My body does not like the bed at all. At all.
I told you she was looking for a snack.
I done got it, girl.
You already knew what you were doing.
That's why I had to go get mute.
She was looking for a snack, girl.
Not eating the rest of my dinner.
Oh, I do that too. I already had mine earlier today. the rest of it. I
Oh,
mean,
you see what wine, coffee, wine, and water said about the lavender melatonin spray?
For my grandchip, that
that's a
refuses
spray.
knocks him out, knocks him smooth out.
I even tried taking kids melatonin. It didn't work either.
No, all my lights got to be off. All my lights got to be off. I do not like the light at all.
I've tried it. Oh, I'll say whenever my body say it's going to shut down, then go to sleep.
Only time I need light is when I can't sleep. I really can't sleep, and I'll find a boring TV show that, like a movie that will put me to sleep, because it's so damn boring to put you to sleep. But rather than that, people like, why you always in the dark? I'm like, I don't know. I don't like the light. I don't like the light.
Number one, that is your habitat. Anybody come in there, you know exactly where to go. They don't know where to go. So yeah, I already have my snack. I got to go babysit tomorrow, and I don't want to.
Yeah, but see, things work different. Baby, you ain't never lie. I see much better in the dark. Now, far as that edibles and stuff, things work different on everybody. Because I remember I tried that a long time ago, and I'm like, when am I going to sleep? Why am I up? It did not work. Everything. That's why people, the smartest people in the world, smart just only means, because I read and I study. That's what smart means. You're not really smart. The information that you read or whatever is what makes you smart. But the smartest people is when you learn your body. You have to learn your body. You have to learn your allergens. Because sometimes you eat stuff. Sometimes people tell you to eat this, eat that. You can try it. And then people got to remember, what you was not allergic to yesterday, you may be allergic to today. Always look, the best doctor is you. Listen to your body. Stop letting them tell you stuff. Stop letting people give you stuff. Just like certain fruits and vegetables are not for everybody.
Right.
Let me see.
I sure did ask my doctor and the nurse that I see to give me a list of all the stuff that like they have the vitamins and whatever it is I need. I let them give me a list of all the food so I know.
Yeah, but see, before you do that, you want to know, what am I deficient in first? What if you don't need it?
Right. Well, they just did a blood test of me. They just did my blood test to find out everything. And everything that might be low or high or whatever.
Yeah, then I tell people, when you eat food, don't see it as food. See it as okay, this is A, B, C, D. People got to get in the habit of eating right, and they take the vitamins, but people got to remember, vitamin means supplement. It's a supplement. Try to start eating exactly what these vitamins say, and then now you're eating healthy, and your stomach is full. Because taking the vitamins and still eating not right, you're not helping. So start, like you said, you got a list of what food. That's more things to do. Is to find out, try to eat it. Like broccoli is not for everybody. Spinach is not for everybody.
Oh, I like them both.
Carrots are not for everybody.
Yeah, I don't like carrots.
A lot of things that's healthy, depending on your body, may hurt you.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true. And our bodies are changing.
And especially when you start getting older, you be like, man, I used to eat that,
Yep. Now you can't eat it now.
Because sometimes people wonder why I'm itching and stuff, and I've been eating this stuff forever. Maybe you might be allergic to it now.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of allergies.
And then I tell people, read everything that you buy. You have to read the ingredients because a lot of things that
Uh,
you are allergic to, sometimes they're in like your seasonings, your sauce, like the salad dressing, like what
yeah.
sometimes you have
Speaking of that, to the stores out here, was it grocery outlet? They starting to have a lot of healthy. Like I went to buy a corned beef, and they had the healthy corned beef, and they had all the healthy, starting to have the healthy stuff. When you read it, it's all the healthy stuff in there. I was like, wow, this is all right.
yeah, but you have people. I don't care what it is. Read everything you buy. Everything. You be like, damn, I ain't know. Like a lot of things have soy in there. And they put soy in everything. That's estrogen. Some people don't need to be eaten, but it's in a lot of stuff. Fructose is in a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff that's not good for us, they put in our food.
But they sneak it in there.
Mm-hmm.
They sneak it in there. You think you're buying this, but that's really in there. And they've been doing that to us for a long time. Did y'all see where now they're gonna start making that new chicken that's man made?
No, where?
Hmm.
Where?
Girl, that's what they're gonna be selling now. Let me show you. Hmm.
Always doing something they ain't got no business.
Yeah.
Always doing something they ain't got no business. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the good stuff. Honey, honey, yeah. I think I might put
Now look, keep doing the show. Exclusive Jaguar White Jealousy versus Do Not. Ex Guma plus new girlfriend and more. See, I'm not giving them too much light, but let me see. Man made chicken.
in a lab, and yes, in lab chicken. They serve it at KFC. No,
Now I'm gonna show it to you. It's the synthetic meat factory. That is crazy, but that's not what I'm showing you.
oh Lord, forever.
And plastic rice,
Oh Lord.
fake making lettuce. You got to see this. This is what they're giving us: fake lettuce, fake rice, making up salmon. This is what the Chinese food people give us, allegedly. And they mix it with mango. Lab growing is lab growing meat the future of meat? This just is grown in a freaking lab. And don't that steak look beautiful? Lab grown chicken. But this one is new. So it wouldn't be 2 years ago. This one just came out. Let me just put lab made chicken, not man made chicken. Let me see what happened. Lab-grown meat moves closer to restaurants, right? I'm going to show that one. How chicken is being grown in labs. Lab-grown chicken. That's in the nuggets. Lab-grown meat gets FDA approval. Cultured meat. Truth about lab-grown meat. Dark truth about KFC. Two-Chain tries a $130 lab-grown chicken nugget, and it's the most expensive. So you're gonna pay $130 for a chicken nugget, and it ain't even real. It ain't that some shit.
Wow.
Is lab-grown meat the future? Can lab-grown steak be the future? That's 8. I'm gonna show you lab-grown chicken.
Man.
Lab-grown. We eat chicken nuggets made from live chicken. Now let's get. I want to get back to the front. This chicken is grown in a lab. This, and that's because we order stuff we can't eat. So that it's so much in demand, but really, is it in demand because we're throwing away half of the food? Like things should be bought seasonal. But people want these things every day, and we never think about how many cows are there really. Like for all these different places that's selling all these hamburgers, they're like how many? I never thought how many cars they have, cows.
Right. Everywhere.
Would you eat lab-grown chicken?
It tastes like chicken. It's what we've been used to eating for thousands of years. The part that's remarkable about it is we didn't have to raise and slaughter a chicken to get real chicken meat. This is the main production floor. These are small version of what we have on the back. That's where we're growing all the cells. If you look in here, there's fluid in there, and there's mixed with nutrients like vitamins and minerals, oxygen, all of that is mixed in there. And that becomes the clean feed for the animal cells. We're offering the choice to continue to eat real meat without giving it up or trying to become a vegetarian or a vegan.
Would you eat lab-grown chicken?
It tastes like chicken. Wow. It's what we've been used to eating for thousands of years. The part that's remarkable about it is we didn't have to raise and slaughter a chicken to get real chicken meat.
Y'all, this picture right here sends absolute chills down my spine. You have the honor of seeing Willis Wynn photographed by Russell Lee around 1939 in Marshall, Texas. This picture was taken by Russell Lee as a part of the Federal Writers Project in the 1930s.
Would you eat lab-grown chicken?
It tastes like chicken. It's what we've been used to eating.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that
it is meat, so it is chicken. It'll taste exactly as you would expect a chicken to taste. So the part that's remarkable about it is we didn't have to raise and slaughter a chicken to get real chicken meat out of it. And the part that's unremarkable is that it tastes like chicken. It's what we've been used to eating for thousands of years. Cultivated meat is meat. Like I said, it's not a meat alternative. It's meat that's grown from real animal cells. So What we do is we take really high quality animal cells from, let's say, a cow or a pig or a chicken or a lobster, and we look for cells that can continue to grow outside the animal in a very robust and a healthy way. This is the earliest cells, the smallest possible vials. So as you can see, Michelle, she's removing some of the cell banks that we have with breeds of cells from the liquid nitrogen tank. We can store them in there for years or decades and not lose those cells. And we take them out from a little vial. There's multiple vials in that little box. They'll take those cells out, they'll thaw them out, and they'll grow them out in a very clean fashion. So the challenge right now in getting it into retail or supermarkets is production capacity. So we're going to start off with small production capacity, and we're going to start with the restaurants initially. But as we scale in the next 3 to 5 years, we want to be able to be in restaurants as well as retails, whether it's a Safeway or a Wegmans or a Tops. And that's really where I think most people will be able to access it as we scale. We think the initial pricing will be premium to organic. And with time, over the next 5 to 10 years, it'll come to conventional parity. And we also expect the price of conventional meat to continue to grow up significantly. It keeps going up. Cultivated meat price comes down, and there's a sweet spot in the next 5 to 10 years where we intersect, and we become more affordable than conventional meat. And that's what we're going after.
Look at the beef. They're growing your food in the lab.
I just can't imagine living here, and it's pretty sad.
Isn't that ridiculous? They're growing our food in a lab. I bet you $1 he won't eat that. That rat loves Popeye's raw chicken. That lets me know it ain't chicken. Baby, I stopped with that long time. When I sat up there and bought it and I let it sit for a second, because we don't eat Popeye's chicken when it's hot, after it turned to rubber, I said, you ain't gotta worry about me no more. I said, yeah, I stopped fast food and worry about me no more. And then they got it to where you can't outsmart them because you're going for fish. They're making a fish. If you're a veggie, they're going for vegetarians. They're growing food. They're growing vegetables the same way. I'm a veggie. But okay, why are you eating watermelon? Why are you eating seedless food if you're a veggie? But like I said, we gotta be careful. When you go to them restaurants, that might be what you're served. Keep going out. And then they're gonna bring it to the stores. How are you gonna know the difference? That's why if we only ate food seasonally and here and there, it would not we eat like animals and then half of the food is thrown away. For the biogen. Yep. That's why the only way you're gonna know if food is real if you grow it yourself. And then their plan was to get us out the South anyway. So the bigger companies can take over it. So they moved us down to the Midwest and to New York and all these people when we all started from the South. Because they wanted all that land. They wanted all that land. They wanted to get us out. And people got bought out and did not know They didn't know. I remember I went to McDonald's. I'm like, hold up, this big, nah, no, thank you. Mm-mm. And then have you looked at the size of some of these vegetables? They big as ish. I'm like, that's not normal. People always looking for the biggest one. I'd be like, that's not a normal size. That don't grow like that. So y'all vegans think y'all winning. No. Y'all ain't winning either. They making sure each way you turn, it ain't real. Or it's pumped with something. So y'all have to be careful. They are getting you in your food, baby. Always switching the field according to the 40th laws of power. Mm-hmm. Yep. But either way, guys, I've been up with you guys long enough. I'll show the video tomorrow. I just want to say, like I said, people could do what they want to do. I don't have a dog in this fight. Like I said, if she wants to accommodate him, good luck. You don't have to explain nothing to me. Good luck. Do whatever you want to do. And everybody else. I'm not picking a side. I'm not calling her this. I'm not calling her that. But I will say something about you. I do commentary. But at least I'm gonna enjoy the commentary. I'm not gonna sit up there and bash them because hey, we're watching them. If she was that sick and she was that this, he was that, we're watching her though.
Yep.
We're watching all of them. You got people who did Nature Boy for 6 years. 6 years straight they did Nature Boy. You had a lot of people. So you can't tell people what to watch and what not to watch. That's what's up. That's what they're watching. But I'm out of here. Boss
All
lady,
right, sugar love.
I'm gonna show y'all the video with her on the couch tomorrow. I might do that one early. But thank you all. Thank you all of you guys for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. But like I said, y'all gotta be careful. Peace out, cause I'm tired. Oh, I forgot. I got to leave y'all with y'all little kissy.
Mwah.
All right, guys. Peace out.